Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. Great to see so many beautiful people here once again. This wonderful, wonderful, wonderful hump day. Yes, yes, yes. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's Wednesday, I think. Let me check my calendar. Yes, today's Wednesday, April 12th. Yeah. Wednesday, April 12th, 2023, and boy, are my arms tired. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. Great to see y'all here. Let's see who we all have today. I don't know if you've already noticed. A lot of like what's going on might look a little different. We've had a lot of yesterday. We had to move a lot of stuff around, a lot of furniture. It's a mess, but I'm working around it, and so hopefully it's all good right now, and everything's working right and looks good. It's hard for me to tell with this semi-new setup I got going here, but it is what it is. I also, while I'm here, I just real quick wanted to test the focus on this camera, because if you remember, I couldn't get it to focus on close-ups before, but now I got it in 1080p. So I should be able to get a real good shot now. Yep. Looks good. Yay! Glad I was able to do something good for once. Thank you very much. All right, so let's see who all came here to visit us this wonderful Wednesday morning. We got News Now Enemy in the house. Yes. Then we got Peck. What's up, Peck? How's it going down under? Throw another grizzly on the grill. Yes, indeed. Oh, little Chihuahua, big world. What's up? Good to see you. Nancy Marcho, what's up? All right. Let's see who else we got. Peck, Terry Barnes. How's it going? Good morning, friends. Rise and shine with Hezokuai. That's right. Peck, Terry Barnes, Nancy Marcho. Greg Jonick. What's up, Greg? Great to see you again. Always good to have you here with us in the morning. Just Jenny's in the house. What's up, Just Jenny? Always great to see you. Peck, Little Chihuahua, Nancy. Just Jenny. Grandpa's in the house. What's up? All right, great to see you. Always good to have you here. The Tequila Kid. What's up, boy? How's it going? All right, love it when you're here, too. Paul Rumor Frazier, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yes. Love it. Good to see you here. Miss Mandy777, who renewed her membership or first joined, whichever it was this morning, and that entitles her to a Hezokuai Happy Dance. All right. Excellent. Thank you so much. And then we got Nicody in the house. What's up, Nicody? We got Terry Barnes. We got Right Up Yours. What's up? Let's see who else. News Now Enemy. Right Up Yours. Wolverine Transparency got his channel nuked. Oh man, we got to look into that. That's awesome news. Great to hear it. Just Another Nut. What's up? Let's see, Paul Rumor Frazier, Miss Mandy. Let's see, Luna Nights. What's up, Luna? Good to see ya. Let's see. Plausible Reliability. Look at that. If Salacious, if you're here, look at that beautiful avatar he's got there. It's the one and only News Now Voodoo. All right, love it, love it, love it. You guys are the best fans in the world, I'm telling you. iKiss is in the house. What's up, iKiss? Always great to see you. Of course, Miss Mandy, little Chihuahua, El Whiskador's in the house. What's up? Hey, listen, oh no, Hezokuai with the tech fail. Oh, you don't know the half of it, pal. What? Oh, yeah. All right. Whiskador, not a brat. What's up? Giving out hugs to everybody. That's what I'm talking about. That's how we do. All right. Let's see. Miss Mandy, little Chihuahua. Paul Rumor. So Hezokuai for seconds. I should still be there. Oh, I see what you're saying. Because I'm reading texts from earlier. So you guys are talking about when I was having technical issues earlier. Yeah. Hopefully it won't happen again. I don't know why. Those of you who've been following me for any period of time, I'm sure you are well aware of the fact that my internet gets a little wonky sometimes. And this morning it was being really wonky. So hopefully it's done. I've got this plugged directly in with the Ethernet cable. So it's the internet, not me, not my Wi-Fi. Also, today's the first time that I'm trying. Let me see if I got it set up. Yeah, today is the first day that I'm trying actually broadcasting in 1080p. I've never actually done that before because I didn't think my computer could handle it, and honestly, it couldn't. But there's this whole thing going on right now. Anyway, that's a whole other story. We got Weedskador. We got T. Marie. What's up? I think Wolverine's is gone. Yeah, that's what they've been telling me. We're going to check that in a few minutes. Little Chihuahua, just another nut. Let's see. Hit that like button. You know it. Yeah. I agree with you there, Miss Mandy. Scott Ammo, what's up? Good to see you. I'm a tad under the weather today, so I need to take it easy. Listen, buddy, since you're not feeling good, you're going to get a Hezokuai dance on the house. All right. All right. Hope you feel better. Let's see. Just another nut, not a brat. Nikki Smallboy, what's up? How's my wonderful family doing? Hugs. Yes, hugs to everybody. That's what I'm talking about. That's how we do it. Ain't no fooling around over here. We got P. Barnes II in the house. Let's see. It was indeed a broad day. You say in Scotland, let those Frauditors fall like leaves in a Canadian forest. Yes. Yes, that would be beautiful. Love it. RB, what's up? Good to see ya. Glad to have you here. Nikki Smallboy, Weedskador. Let's see. Not a brat, Pack. Let's see. Tequila Kid, RB. Nikki Smallboy. Did I get everybody? Oh, Julie Weaver, what's up? Good to see you. Glad to have you here. Let's see. P. Barnes, Salacious. Salacious! Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Great to see you all here. Let's see who else. Oh, the Floyd. Oh, look at that. Love you too. Wow, that's like the Sid Barrett group, the Floyd. Let's see. T. Marie, Salacious, not a brat. Let's see. Methodist Dave is in the house. Good morning. Rise and shine with Hezokuai family. That's us. Love you guys so much. You guys are the best. Ladies and gentlemen, Script Cat's in the house. Yes. Always great to have her around. One of the best. Let's see. Right up yours. P. Barnes, Salacious. Home Dog Audits. Woof, woof. Oh, that's right. We ain't fooling around today. We're barking like a dog. Woof, woof, woof. And Anna, what's up? Good to see you. Let's see who else we got. Plausible reliability. You can trust me. I'm not like the others. I missed it. What happened to Wolvie? I don't know. That's what we're going to look into in a minute because I didn't know anything about it either. And Anna, P. Barnes II. Let's see. Who else? Who did I miss? Just Jenny Silvio's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah, Joe's still in jail with Bubba and the boys. That's right. He ain't fooling around, just Jenny. Darling Renee, what's up? Am I too late? No, we're just starting. We're just starting. I'm just doing my morning greetings, saying hello to everybody. Texas Tim, what's up? Good to see ya. News now, Voodoo! You dirty, rotten scoundrel! He escaped again. Ooh. His cage is empty. Dagnabbit, Voodoo! When I get my hands on you, boy, ooh, it's not going to be pretty. I'm going to double tase you. You better look out. Not a brat, Nicky Smallboy. Salacious. Let's see, Darling Renee. Graham. Gray Fiend from the Graham and Bob Show. What's up? It's not Perry the Platypus. It's just a platypus. This is true. If you actually watch the show, whenever this shows up, it's just a platypus. Because just like Superman, like this is Clark Kent, and this is Superman. That's the only difference, but nobody could tell it's the same guy. It's the same kind of thing, like Perry the Platypus, and then the platypus, just a random platypus, but then he puts his hat on, and then it's Perry the Platypus. So this is Perry the Platypus, but Graham makes a good point. He's not wearing the hat in this hat. A hat with a hat on would be, oh, we're getting deep into the matrix of Inception. All right. Graham Garfield, B. Barnes, Not a Brat, Salacious, Sweet Skador, Pack Tequila Kid. Let's see. Brens Lee, what's up? Stay safe, y'all, always. And don't forget to hit that like button. Ladies and gentlemen, Anon Juan News with 550 Canadian. Thank you so much. And that also entitles you to a Hezokuai happy dance. All right. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Love it. Thank you so much. Oh, all the support. You guys are the best. I love you guys. Best fans in the world. I'm telling you, every day. I see it more and more. Potlucks in the house. The Hezokuai Army. That's right. I should do like a Kiss Army thing where you sign up and I send you a card. Ooh, maybe that would be a thing, like a membership card would be based on one of the cards from my card game. I don't know. Now you got my brain spinning. Let's see. Non-one news. Not a Brat. Potluck. What's up? Oh, good to see ya. Possible reliability. Non-one. Script cat. And, all right. I think we are caught up with everybody that's here today. Good morning, everybody. Glad to see so many beautiful people here this wonderful hump day, Wednesday morning. As I'm Ramblin' Rabbit. Hey, Ramblin' Rabbit was a great character on WWE for a minute, back when he was working for The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. And now that Bray Wyatt's back on his end, I'm rambling some more. Yes, I did that on purpose. I did not. Billy Yank's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Billy Yank, who actually sent me an email that I'm going to respond to live on the air today on the Rise and Shine with Hezokuai show. Film at 11. Wait. No, I'm not going to wait that long. Hey, it's Wednesday. I'm in this sort of half news studio situation here. Things are a little funky right now. Ron Gross is in the house. What's up? Good morning. Good to see you. So anyway, first of all, breaking news. Apparently, there's an issue with the Wolverine Transparency channel. So let's just go ahead and look at what's going on there. See if we can't figure this out. Hold on. Let's see. Because I didn't know anything about this either. It's news to me just as much as it is. I'll tell you guys. So let's see. We'll bigify that. All right. Let's see what we got here. All right, there it is. We'll look up Wolverine Transparency. All right, let's see. Well, there's videos about him. So what? His channel got completely nuked? I can't even find it now? Let's go through.
Properly. Come on, do it again,
and see
cuz. Come
Tyrant
on.
Hunter, because he should have a link. No, he only has his own channels. Of course, these guys only link to their own channels. They're not going to link to their friends' channels. Oh, man. Oh, look, a Zuzu Zyquin video. Let's just watch that since we're here. All right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Zuzu Zyquin ain't fooling around, buddy. I'll tell you what. It's good stuff. Zuzu's a big supporter of this channel, by the way. Roshin's in the house. What's up? Yes, Methodist Dave, I think you may have a point there.
Hello, my name is Zuzu Zyquin and welcome to my channel. I would like to start off today's video with taking a very close look at this image. Now I would like you to pay very close attention and tell me what you see wrong.
Did we watch this one the other day?
I see 3 things wrong. 1, the guy's got his hand in front of the camera. 2, he's filming in portrait mode. I wonder what the 3rd thing is. Well, while you're looking at this image, I should tell you about today's subject. This man, I don't believe is a frauditor, and I don't believe he's a sovereign citizen. I don't necessarily think he's a cop watcher. So how would I describe his channel? Well, I would have to say plastic emotion, pom-poms, and fake energy. But then again, that's a lot of YouTube channels. He seems to have a normal channel that focuses on topics of culture and topics of things that you smoke. Now, I have no problem with that at all, but apparently this guy has some dumb in possession of stupid. This video was titled, Police Illegally Stop and Racial Profiling.
Hey, how you doing, man?
How you doing, man? You alright?
I'm ready to step. Turn the car off for me.
Yes, sir. Could I ask you to pass you
Step out the car, man.
your pass number reach for
Yeah,
your
down
step?
up here. He's going to stop it because I put you over there, not over here. You don't continue rolling with our lights.
I
Go
didn't.
ahead, put this down.
Okay.
Take keys.
Okay.
Make sure you put this on here, okay?
Okay.
Hold on. Hold on.
Trying to get
We
his
got to leave the drive, okay? Turn around.
out.
Yeah, go ahead, turn around.
Now wait just a minute, I thought you titled this racial profiling. That very clearly looks like a dark-skinned cop pulling you over. And did I hear that cop right? I pulled you over there, not over here. You can't continue rolling around with my lights on. You wouldn't have been messing around with that cop, would you?
Put your hands on the car. Put your ID up, man.
Say that again?
Yeah, ID up.
My ID in my pocket.
I get it. Listen,
Yes,
I get it.
okay.
Okay.
This pocket is in here.
Should be in my pocket.
This pocket is in right here.
See my ID in there, baby. Alright, bro.
So,
You got his paperwork?
That's cool.
Hey, now that's a wonderful, friendly community. That guy over there screamed, "Love the police," and the cop said, "That's cool."
Okay, I'm not worried about that.
Amazing content here,
Mr.
ladies and
Octavius
gentlemen.
Cosby, where your ID at, boss? Is it Crispy Taylor or Octavius Cosby? Which one you go by? Okay. Is the wallet right here? Okay. You want this to stay on for you? I'm gonna keep this off for you.
Can you give it to me, please?
No, right there. There you go, boss. No, Report Live is out West Detroit. Huh?
Northwest East Side.
Oh, Northwest East Side, Report Live, yeah.
I got my
Definitely a fan. Definitely a fan.
It's in the car.
It's in the car? Okay. Definitely a fan.
You know what? Actually,
No, I'm not exactly
wait.
sure what was interference. Possibly something that was in that wallet that he had claimed was his ID that wasn't an ID. Now, oddly enough, there wasn't a beginning of this stop, almost as if this person was trying to push a narrative. It did look like this stop was a little aggressive. But was this stop an illegal stop? Well, let's rewind 109 days.
Get out the car while we verify the VIN and everything, okay?
Okay. That's all y'all trying to do is verify my damn van, bro.
Put your shoes on, man.
Well, off the top of my head, I can only think of 2 reasons they would want to verify your VIN.
Before you step out, brother, go put your shoe on. Put your shoe on. Before you step out, do you have any weapons on? No, I'm talking about knives, needles, you
No.
diabetic, anything like that?
No weapons at all in here, bro. No weapons, no nothing illegal in my car, man.
Okay, go ahead, stand up.
Possible
Right here. Make sure you ain't got nothing you forgot about, all right, brother?
Yes, sir.
Step over here with me. You might want to put your phone in your pocket. Step over. Touch on my car. Hand right here, all right, brother?
Yes, sir.
And now we have come full circle, back to this image. Have you figured out what's missing in this image yet? Well, there's no license plate on that car. That's the only reason they would need to verify the VIN number, if it was missing the license plate, or if the license plate didn't come back to the car make.
No, I bought it in Texas.
So it's going to be a Texas VIN number on it?
It's a Texas van, bro. I got insurance, all of that, bro. I just got pulled over by the state.
Put the hand up here, right, man?
For sure.
I'm in.
I'm just saying, it's fucked up when you get put over by the city cop and we got to go through all this and I get put over by the state and be gone in within 5
You
minutes.
got to understand this too, all right, man?
Is that the original tickets at all?
I just got put over this morning, bro. I come from, oh, my mama, bro.
I really wish people in this situation would use their ears a lot more than their mouth. That cop just said there's no license plate on it and it's unregistered, bro.
It ain't, but I'm saying the car is unregistered, but we can't get no registration because of the COVID pandemic.
And you used that excuse for 109 days until you finally got arrested. Of course, you didn't just drive around. You tried to use that situation to generate clicks, likes, and views on YouTube. This stop is from December 4th, 2020. By then, DMV had already figured out how to provide license plates and registrations through the mail.
So the police pulled me over and let me the fuck go. What you want me to
I
do?
mean, I'll be honest with you. Until then, we riding with a car that's not registered. No
Mind you,
I got to park it, man.
Trust me, the nigga already told me you're gonna get pulled over, but you can drive it. They told me they're not telling me that I can't drive it. I got insurance on my car, bro.
Insurance is not registration. Just because you didn't notify your insurance company of your registration lapse doesn't mean that you don't need registration.
He wasn't talking to me the same way how y'all pulled up on me, bro. I got his same recording too, bro. Come on now. You watch me what I do, bro. The whole city watch what I do. Right. So you should already know that this nigga not right.
Okay, so I wanted to point out someone saying where was it? Oh yeah, Christopher O'Connor says a Texas VIN. I thought the VIN was part of the car. It is. It's literally stamped into the metal. It's part of the car. But the specific VIN number for that specific vehicle is registered in Texas. So it's not like the VIN number only exists in Texas. It's literally stamped into the metal of the car. But when you look up that VIN number, if you're not looking in Texas, you might not find, although you should be able to go straight to the manufacturer of the vehicle and find that information. I mean, you could look up a car's VIN number online and find information. But I think that's what he's talking about, is that the registration, that VIN number for that car is registered in Texas. I think that's what he's saying. Also, again, I'm not, like explaining this like an expert on VIN numbers and stuff. I'm saying trying to understand this guy's point of view of his explanation of what's going on. Whether or not that explanation actually makes sense, that's a whole nother question altogether, but that's what I think he's trying to say, yeah.
I'm around here dirty and you giving me a hard time.
Oh, he's riding dirty.
But you are trying to give everybody a hard time. You've already received a warning for driving an unregistered vehicle, and you are still driving that unregistered vehicle. The officer told you you would get pulled over.
So if you know what I do, bro, you know my name, and you just said you knew me. You know this car ain't no stoley, my baby.
That's what we gonna do, man. Well, I've already explained to you, all right, man. So you can't already talk to me, all right?
Yes, sir.
Talk to me, leave your hands right there, all right, bro?
Yes, sir.
Vehicle's unregistered. All right, you understand. You've acknowledged that you don't have a plate. You got an appointment, right?
Yes.
Okay. So it is technically traffic misdemeanor, and you can't impound the car. But just so you on the same page, you understand it, okay?
Now this little incident should be a wake-up call to you. That officer clearly told you that he could impound your car. I don't think he will, because he seems to be a nice officer. Of course, you titled this video, Police Harassment, Detroit. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but pulling you over for an unregistered vehicle is not harassment.
So that's why you say, I understand what you're saying. Hey, I can't get the plate. I know, but I want to let you know that when you're riding around without a plate, it can be impounded.
I got a plate though. I got a plate. The plate
expired.
That's it. But that's what I'm saying. So either way it goes, like say for instance, I can have a plate on the back of there. Huh?
It was a Texas plate.
Texas. You pulled me over at the gas station when I was at the pump. You the same cop that pulled me over at the pump. Remember? I got our video too. Right at the Sitco at the gas station on the corner. You pulled up me while I was pumping my damn gas, bro. I got the video on my page.
No, I'm not doubting that officer probably pulled him over, but he doesn't have that video on his page. I looked over his page. This is the only 3 videos involving traffic tickets.
Hey man, look, I knew you got some mask in your car too, right?
You said mask?
Yeah, man. Be safe.
Oh yeah, for sure. I got a mask. I ain't know y'all was about to pull up on me like for no reason though, bro. I'm just parked. Ain't nothing illegal in my car, bro.
Nothing illegal? Dude, you got no plate.
I ain't even.
Listen, man, you put your hands on me, man. I got you, man. He gave you that temporary piece of paper. That was his temp. That's the Texas temp stuff right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I would like to announce that our one and only, our resident AC/DC fan, ATV Thunder, has graced us with a $2 super chat. Yes. Which not only gets his name entered into this month's raffle, but also entitles him to a Hezokuai Happy Dance. All right. That one was weak. I'll do another one. All right. Thank you so much. Oh, yes, I love it. I appreciate it so much. This kid, obviously, he isn't one of the people that we normally cover. He isn't. He's just doing this as a gag. It's almost like he knows that if you don't have a license plate, you'll get pulled over. So he drives around without a license plate to get pulled over, which a lot of cop watchers and frauditors do, and they call it a bait car. And they're doing it to prove their point that they're idiots and all this other nonsense or whatever. But him, it almost seems like he's just doing it just for the content. Like, literally, like, I don't think he even knows, based on the things he's saying, I don't even think he knows that this is a movement. I don't even think that he knows that this is a thing. Calisthenics with Hezokuai, that's right. Yeah, like the whole movement and the frauditors and the cop watchers and all that. I don't even think he even, from what he's saying, I don't even think he's aware of it. I think he's just doing this, like, at the most base level. Like, we know these guys do it for clicks and views, but they try to hide it under this movement. While this guy, yeah, it's basically just literally a prank channel. Like, I'll drive around with no license so I could get pulled over, and then I could have pullover videos for my channel. And then as soon as the camera gets turned off, he shows him his ID, says, "I'm sorry, sir, please send me home." You know? Oh, boy. What's this world coming to?
You got a shift up here?
I flew, bro.
You flew,
I
bro,
flew.
okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, he cut the feed right there. I suspect that he didn't want his viewers to see that he got a ticket for this interaction. Well, he's blasting his music full blast. I cut it out because I don't want a copyright.
So, guys, I'm here at the bank right now. I'll pull into the bank, make a couple of deposits here. Where my receipts at? Where's my fucking receipts? What the fuck I'm gonna do with it? So I got 2 PNC accounts, so it takes me a little bit of time here. So I'm just gonna show you how petty the police are.
Well, before we talk about how petty the police are, do you realize how petty it is to show a couple cards to your viewers, as if you got some sort of bling bling going on? So let's see, you titled this video, Police Harassment, Racial Profiling Again. Before you start pumping out your narrative, let's look at what's happening here. You're driving that Dodge Charger, probably without license and registration still. You said yourself it takes you a little bit of time at the bank. Do you notice that person sitting beside you with a big old bright light shining on you? You don't think any of this might look suspicious? I mean, not only suspicious, that ring light is illegal to be driving with it on in your car. Now, I don't doubt that you see a cop car, but is that cop car necessarily stalking you? You've already been there a couple minutes. My guess would be as soon as you move that car, if that cop was stalking you, they would definitely stop you.
I'm just gonna pull out of here. He's sitting over here, trying to be low key. Let's see where he is. I know he's around here somewhere. He went looking and surfing, fishing.
Wait a minute, you're trying to locate this cop that's supposedly stalking you?
He's surfing. Where is he? Where does bitch ass go? There he is. There he is. There he is, right there. Look at him.
I'm sorry to tell you, but this looks more like you stalking that cop.
Look at him. Look at him. He's fishing.
Okay, so you located the cop, and you drove slowly past him. Then you pulled over to the side of the road, and you activated some sort of signal on your car. I would guess either the turn signal or the emergency signals. Meanwhile, you still have Dingbat right beside you, shining a bright ring light at you. You don't think that might get the cop's attention?
He's turning around. Look at him. He just did a U-turn. So we're gonna show you what they do and how to handle the police. Baby, could you hand me my stuff out of there, please?
I guess we're gonna sit here and wait for the cop for the clicks, likes, and views.
Do this hand here real quick while I drive.
Okay then, you know the cop has made a U-turn, so you romp it up to 4th gear. You're not fishing at all, are you?
Not that bad. And just see, we're gonna just sit here and ride and see how long he's gonna be on my ass. There he is. Show him the lights. Show him the lights. Gotta come over here.
So you go out of your way to get pulled over, and then see, I told you he was going to pull me over. Well, yeah, because you were asking him to, basically.
Oh boy, surprise. You did everything but throw eggs at the car.
He is fishing. So if you have some spray, guys, just spray the spray a little bit here. Just so I can smell a little bit of good. You know? Get it out of here.
How lovely. You just sprayed your friend right in the face.
Roll both windows down. And just, guys, be prepared. Bless you.
Bless you is quite pleasant, but a more appropriate thing to say would be, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to spray you in the face.
Next driveway on the right, she says.
And he's playing on his phone while he's driving. Come on.
Next driveway on the right.
Like, if the cop is seeing this, like, what the hell are you doing, you idiot? This ain't, yeah. I see exactly what Zerzu was saying at the beginning when he's like, this guy isn't a cop watcher or a frauditor, he's just an idiot.
She didn't want you on the street because she didn't want to step out into the street and have to talk to you. Now I find this amusing. Watch him get into character, get all energized, and then start talking. Fake plastic YouTuber. You know, not everything has to be all pom-poms and lollipops.
Go subscribe right now. Turtle Pot, what's going on? I'm pulled over right now. Reporting here live, guys, on the Northwest East Side, guys. I'm just right here, guys. Gonna show you guys. I got my this video is actually being recorded too right now, so this is for my safety, their safety. It's a little cold out here. It's a female.
Wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen. So wait a minute. All right, hold on. We just watched, and he posted it, right? A whole video where he purposely goes out of his way to get pulled over. He does everything he could possibly think of to make the cop want to pull him over, to deserve to get pulled over. Then he goes live. Guys, I'm being pulled over. Oh! Like, what? And why would you post the pregame where you're purposely going out of your way to get pulled over? But I guess it doesn't matter, right? Because when you go live, and the narrative of the live is, oh, I just got pulled over by these horrible, rotten, evil, no good, rotten, tyrannical cops, and I got to film it for their protection and for my protection, and because racial profiling, and I'm black, and that's why they pulled me over, and it's terrible, nightmare, and horrible, blah, blah, blah. Then your live fans, they get all riled up, and they start giving the super chats and the donations, blah, blah, blah. And then a few weeks later, when you post this footage that shows that you pre-planned the whole thing, you already got your money, so who cares? Man, this guy really is he's a piece of, yeah. Anyway, let's watch some more stupid. Heck, nabbit. I clicked the wrong button. So let me get back to that. But in the meantime, also, ladies and gentlemen, while we're watching this, stay tuned, because after this, we're going to watch, I didn't watch it yet, we're all going to watch it together, the last, most recent video posted by Wolverine Transparency. I'm hoping that he addresses, because it was after his channel was deleted, he posted it on his second channel, so I'm hoping he's going to say something about what happened with his first channel being taken down, his main channel being taken down, because that is the news of the hour. Great news. Ladies and gentlemen, Wolverine Transparency's main channel has been removed from YouTube. It's a beautiful thing. So after this, stay tuned, because after this, we're going to watch Wolverine Transparency, and hopefully he'll explain, fraud-splain what's going on from his point of view.
So she's probably a little nervous to get out.
I swear, this guy breathes vape pen. He can't draw a breath in without having that vape pen right up to his mouth.
Enjoy. Hey, how you doing? You all right? Yes, ma'am. Can I get your badge number ID, your badge number and the reason for the stop, please?
You just drove a circle around a cop with a car that has no license plate. Why do you think they pulled you over?
Okay, and what's your name? Okay, and you know at the bank, and I seen you turn around, and I seen you circle around, and I got the video of the whole thing recorded, right? So.
Irrelevant, sir. She didn't say that she pulled you over for suspicious activity. She said she pulled you over because you don't have a plate on the vehicle.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Here you go. There's my license for that. There's a title to my car. What else did you need? Yes, ma'am. Yes. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me just hold on 1 second. Let me look this up. Hold on 1 second, guys. You're live. Let me get this right here pulled up. So, you always ask for badge numbers and IDs, guys, because it's the reason for the stop. You see me at the bank. I had a couple of accounts, so it's going to take me quite a time. The expiration date on it is March 21. Yes, ma'am. Okay, no mind. Put my hands on the steering wheel like I'm a criminal now? No. Okay. Okay, so I have to put my hands on the steering wheel for you to confirm my event?
Well, sir, I've seen a lot of sovereign citizen videos with sovereign citizens that don't have their plate on the car. It's standard procedure for them to ask you to put your hands on the steering wheel while they read your VIN.
Okay. This is what they do, guys. Yes, ma'am. So, you always ask for names and badge ID, badge numbers and names. Make sure you get that. I had to get my insurance, man. But guys, I'm here. So, you always ask for names and IDs for 2 reasons.
This guy is such a dolt. Anyway, that's enough of him. Let's get back to the Wolverine transparency deal and find out what's going on with that. Because, yeah, they make THC vape. Absolutely. In fact, that's how most kids do it now. Because this is the weird thing about vaporizers. Originally, they were invented to get people who were smokers to help them quit smoking. But nowadays, it's completely different because nowadays it's like they start smoking by taking up vaporizers, right? They don't want to smoke marijuana because smoking is bad. No, you don't do that. No, you smoke a THC in your vape. Yeah, the places where THC is legal, you could get vapes for THC all the time. I missed the chat roasting him. Well, honestly, I did take a potty break earlier, so I apologize if I missed anything important. Archangel 3, hey, I didn't say hi to you earlier. What's up? But yeah. Back in the 90s, my friends and I used to, we didn't know because there was no such thing as a vape pen back then. But that was like our dream. We used to sit around in the garage listening to Pink Floyd and Led Zeppelin and talking about, wouldn't it be cool if somebody invented something where you could do this, but without having to smoke? And we were talking about vape pens, but they didn't exist yet, so we didn't know what it was we were talking about. Like, yeah, like if you, but I mean, we would say words like if you could like vaporize it and then just inhale the vapor, like it's crazy. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. All right, so getting caught up for those who haven't heard anything and don't know, the rumor mill was saying earlier, I didn't know anything about this. I didn't hear anything about this. But I'm looking in the chat earlier, somebody said, Wolverine transparency got booted off of YouTube. I'm like, what are you talking about? So I looked up his channel, and sure enough, his main channel is gone. So I looked up his backup channel to see if there's any information about it. Well, wait a minute. What's this? Wow, what an idiot. He should have his own condom name. Dang it. Or sorry. Oh, man. I'm sorry. These guys are, yeah. If there's anyone who needs a condom named after him, it would be like SGV News or Glenn Serio. Yes. Oh, thank you very much. Anyway, so what's happening now is, after his channel got taken down, he posted a video on his second channel, Wolverine Cop Watch, and I haven't watched it yet. We're going to watch it together because I didn't know his main channel got deleted. So I want to see if the video he just posted, what's up, Ray W? Good to see you. If he addresses the fact that he lost his main channel at all or not. Oh, and Leland Squirrels is here, of course. What's up, Leland? All right, always good to have you here. So let's get it on. Here we go. Let's see. Hopefully he addresses it. I don't know what he's going to say in this video. And being that he's an idiot, I don't know what to expect from him. Let's see.
Hold on, let me get my seat. I got this. Just pray.
Oh, that's right. I forgot this guy's a legitimate journalist. So, of course, his content is going to be amazing with unbelievable camera angles, brilliant audio quality.
Says you. I'm Jeremy. I'm the voice of RR. All is well. Cool. This called Big C. All right. Let me see. Why is it this? I don't know how this is supposed to be. I want it to be able to go the other way. What's going on, guys? I'm out here with a couple people that's ready to do a First Amendment protest.
You're protesting the First Amendment?
I'm on my smaller channels right now. I'm not on a bigger channel, but the
Gina Lehue just became a member. Yes. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. And that entitles you not only to get your name entered into the April raffle, but it also entitles you to a Hezokuai Happy Dance. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And now, back to the video. Yeah, I love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. Yeah.
The place we're going to go protest today is somebody that conspired, that committed 241 against its deprivation of rights. Anybody in the community that conspires with an authority or an authority figure can be held accountable. And I am bringing awareness to that. That's why I'm not, like I said, the majority of people that are on these channels, these ones right here, are just the people that are more attentive to my channel and not looking for it. Like I am live on StreamYards doing this, and I can't see the chat, but anyway, the whole thing is about awareness, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about awareness, and those of you that want to participate, we will
Make
be
sure
at
we're aware that you're an
Goddard
idiot.
and 4th Street, just on the southeast end of Mr. Suds there, where he conspired with his buddies and his employees to say, you people, and what are you guys doing, and trying to, they just showed a lot of disdain for what we were doing, and we want to show them how this works. So I probably will be going live later when they call the law. I'll go live, but in the meantime, I'm going to static record. Just letting people know. If you don't know, now you know. Wolverine told you so. In the back, quiet, reading the mail. Show.
Yippee. Boy, am I glad I covered that one. Are you guys still hearing an echo or what? Like I said, anyone who's been following me for a while should have recognized that I had to we moved a lot of furniture around and stuff yesterday and kind of reorganized. So now I'm in a slightly different situation. Quality videography right there. Yeah, right. Not. T. Marie with 279. Thank you. That gets you entered into the raffle, which I wanted to address that because you asked about it. And also that entitles you to a Hezokuai happy dance. All right. Thank you so much. Okay, yes. We do a raffle every month on this channel. All super chats automatically get you entered. This month's grand prize is going to be, last month's was a full set of my card game, the Frauditors versus the Anti-Frauditors cards. This is what a full set looks like. But for this month, because April is the final month to get these cards. This is Series 1. I'm launching Series 2 in May. So April's your last chance to get them. If you wanted to just get a full set of cards, you could just let me know and I could send you those. But for the raffle, this month's winner is going to get a folder exactly like this one with a limited edition, individually numbered Schrodinger's cat holofoil card in the center. Okay, and the entire collection of all the cards are going to be put in here nice. See, there's your blue bacon, your ham banana, your Schrodinger's silver play button. There's some legendary judges and cops. There's some blue bacon. And on the bad guys, there's some chili and some furry potato. We got Ernie Wayne Turtalgett, which I called him David Crockett because I didn't know his name. Oh, no, or did I? Yeah, Ernie Wayne Turtalgett. Yep, the natural man. So I got the whole collection in a folder, exactly the same as this one. This one's mine. I'm keeping this one. This one's mine. But the grand prize is going to be one exactly like it, which I'll actually have the one that I'm going to give away as the prize set up probably by this time tomorrow. But yeah, so that's going to be the grand prize for this month's raffle. As well as always, every raffle every month comes with the grand prize, and the second place prize always comes with a copy of my book, The Frauditors Handbook by Hezokuai Jenkins. How to Suck at Life. This is my copy. That's why it's got the not for resale line on it, but it is, the book, pages, words, all that good stuff. So yeah, of course, all the cards, copy of my book, standard stuff. I got a couple other things down the pike, but just like I said last month, whenever I announce what the prizes are going to be, I don't like to say things that I'm going to have. It's always something that I plan on, getting, but until I physically have it in my hand, I don't want to announce it and make it official, just in case if something goes wrong, then I lied, and I don't want to be a liar. Archangel, you want an SC foil card? Well, I mean, you could still win one. There's going to be a couple other raffles. Okay, so I'll tell you right now, I think there's 3 left. One's going to be in there, so then I think there's still going to be 2 that are going to be out there that I'm going to have to decide how I want to give the last 2 away. So there's a possibility. There's a possibility. remember, in the entire grand scheme of forever, there's only ever going to be 18 holofoil Schrodinger's cat cards in existence. One of them is already in the position of Mrs. Schrodinger's cat. Number one, that's number 0, because it doesn't have a number on it. It just says RIP, big cat, for her. It was completely unique. Then number 1 went to a Marvel girl. And then number 2 is the one I just showed you in my folder. And then the other ones are the ones that I randomly hid inside of prize packs, booster packs that I gave away last month. But I still have, like I said, number 15, 16, and 17, I think it is. So we'll see. Highest bidder for the card. I got a Schrodinger's cat card for my winnings, but I really want a book. And of course, any of this stuff, like if you want to, just join the raffle for fun or whatever, or because you could do it for, $1 or whatever, that's great. But if you just want to get any of this stuff, if you just want my book, it's $5. You could get it. There's a link down below. You could get it at Amazon. The cards, I can't flat out sell them, but if you email me, I'll let you know. We'll be able to set up that I could get you a set. And I don't know. You can always give one to your Saturday show sponsor. Oh yeah, because that's you, Graham. Yeah. Only 18 likes. Come on, Rash family, hit that like button. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, and as always, just in case you didn't know, when I first started doing this, I like, if you watch my old videos, I never said like and subscribe or any of that. But the more I'm doing this, the more I realize that there's a reason why people do that. And it's because the YouTube algorithm pushes videos that have a lot of likes more. So even if you got, it doesn't matter if there's 64 people in here or 6,000. If nobody's hitting the like button, YouTube isn't going to push the video. The more likes you get, the more the video gets pushed, the more people can see it popping up on their feeds. LaDonna Rogers, what's up? Ray W, what's up? Anyone else? It was worth a try. Oh no, wait a minute. Broken system, broken trust. Actually, I was gonna make a card for you for Series 2. Have a good morning, you freedom-hating dunce caps. The dunce cap goes on the dunce, right? Because so yeah, we go all over them, like we spread on them like a rash. That's why we're called the Rise and Shine with Hezokuai the Rash. So that's good stuff. Good stuff. Hey, wait a minute. We were just talking about Wolvie. What happened? Why'd they take down his channel? Can you give us the 411 on that? Like legit? Let's see. On my way to work, so I got to say what's up. What's up, Big Wes? Good to see you. Yeah, is it because he was threatening to shoot Kfar in the face on a live stream? Is that why they took down his channel? Because he's threatening violence against a completely innocent man who's just sitting in his house minding his own business, and some idiots keep parking in front of his house and threatening to shoot him and do all these terrible things to him and get violent with him because he's sitting in his own house minding his own business. Like, oh, how dare he? Let's see. Vape or not to vape. Depends on the day and how I feel. Wolverine got his channels deleted. That's the best news I've ever heard, bro. That's right. Let's see. Anything BSBT says is a lie. Yeah, probably. But yeah, because like I don't think he's gonna actually. Oh wait, here we go. I'm getting ready for work. I'll find out what happened. All right. Well, thank you very much, BSBT. See, the thing that's great about BSBT is I actually have talked to him on a few panels before, and he's the one thing I will give him credit for is that he does have a decent sense of humor. Some of the things he says, like, obviously when you ask these guys questions, well, no, actually it's we got Broken System in the chat, and since Wolverine's Transparency is his boyfriend, we thought he might know what's going on with Wolverine's channel getting removed. But he said he'll find out what happened later. But anyway, yeah, so No, BSBT does have a job. Yeah. You know what? Everybody already knows, but I don't get into like the whole doxing thing or whatever, so I'm not going to talk about it. But yeah, he's had a job for a minute now. He's working it, and that's another thing too. I don't want to diss anyone who's actually trying to get a job and do the right thing, for that, because it would be real easy to say, like, for example, if one of these guys got a job at, like, I don't know, like McDonald's or something, right? Like, it would be real easy to make fun of him and say, oh, all you could do is get a job at McDonald's. But it's like, no. You know what? If these guys are trying to actually do the right thing, good. Support them for that. Don't make them feel ashamed for it, you know? Whose channel got down? Wolverine Transparency's main channel has been removed. We don't really know why. The theory is that on his live stream the other day, he was threatening to murder Kfar on a live stream. So we think that that's probably why. And it was funny, too, because what he was saying, his whole thing, if you saw, because I covered it on yesterday's show, during Wolverine's live stream, basically what Wolverine was saying was, if I park in front of your house, I'm legally allowed to do that. That should be no problem. But if you park in front of my house, I'm going to kill you. Whoa, wait a minute. In the exact same sentence, didn't you just say that if you park in front of somebody's house, it's okay? But if they park in front of your house, it's not. So in other words, the law only applies to the frauditors, not to everyone else. See, that's the problem. You know, that's why they call us freedom haters, because they think freedom only applies to them, and we hate them, so we hate freedom. But it doesn't apply to anyone else in the world except for them. That's the thing. All the rules, all the laws, all the regulations, none of it means anything unless you're a frauditor and you're telling everyone else what to do. The frauditors are the tyrants. The frauditors are the douchebags. The frauditors are the douche canoes. The frauditors are the scum of the earth. Anyway. Laws for thee, not for me. That's exactly right. No, Billy Yake, that is legit. Or at least he did. I don't know if he got fired, but hello, Maserati 5000 GT. What's up? Good to see you. Texas Tim, what's up? Chris Kelling, what's up? Anyone else I missed? I don't know. I try to say hello to everybody. Nicode's here. ATV Thunder's here. Methodist Dave. Nikki Smallboy. Nikki, I responded to your email. In fact, let me look at that real quick. Oh, yeah, there you go. Got it. All right. Thank you so much. All right. So, and now back to the show. Hey, Big Wes. What's up? Good to see you as always. Guess vestige of peace is sleeping. Probably she's hopefully she's all good. No worries. All right, so we've been covering that a little bit. For those of you who were here earlier, you may Gamer88, what's up? You may have noticed that I didn't notice when Billy Yank first came here. But just FYI, Billy Yank did send me a couple videos in email that I found very interesting. Now, these things are a little bit older, but before we get into that, there are a couple other things that I wanted to discuss real quick. First of all, and most important, another super chat from ATV Thunder. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. He needs himself another Hezokuai happy dance. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate that very much. Thank you, ATV Thunder. I love you guys. I got the best fans in the world, I'm telling you. Round of applause for the fans. Gamer88, what's going on with what? Are you talking about what? The Wolverine thing? It looks like we're getting a lot of people just came in and missed part of the story. All right, so to sum it up one more time, yesterday, I covered it yesterday. I don't think it happened yesterday. But I covered a live stream where Wolverine Transparency was talking about how he doesn't see why everyone keeps giving him a hard time about him and BSBT going to Kfar's house because they were just parked on the street in front of the house. If you park on the street in front of someone's house, that's allowed. You can do that. But don't you come park in front of my house because I'll shoot you in the face, basically is what he said. Not word for word, but ultimately, that's what it was. He's saying it's okay for us to park in front of K-Far's house, but if K-Far parks in front of our house, we're going to hurt him. And then all of a sudden, his channel just completely gone from YouTube. So the theory is that it got removed because he was making threats on his live. But we don't know the details of what exactly happened yet. He did post a video after that, but him being the absolute idiot that he is, it's a video of him and his two buddies doing a First Amendment protest. But the way he said it, he goes, "We're here to protest the First Amendment." Because it's like, wait, you're here to protest the First Amendment? You guys don't know what the hell you're talking about. But anyway, we also have another entry into the April raffle by Archangel 3 with the $2 super chat. Yes, yes. That also entitles you to a Hezokuai happy dance. All right. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Love you, Archangel. Always good to have you here. Let's see. A round of applause for Hezokuai. Oh, I'll take that, Deadpool. Absolutely. Every time. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, it's called stalking. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. We're all family. That's right. Wolverine needs an eye patch to go with his costume. Arg. See, and that's the thing too. Like, oh, what he said was, "I'll blow your face off." Yeah, it was something like that. Like, it's just, again, it's just insane. The stupidity and the hypocrisy and the fact that the fans eat it up and they think it's great. And it's so weird. I'll blow your mouth out. Yeah, yeah. But again, we're disclaimer.
We do not know what happened. This is all conjecture. We do know that his channel is gone, but we don't know why.
But it doesn't take a genius to figure it out! Ah!
Delete them all. Get them off of this planet. No, I don't want to get them off the planet. I want to get an island in the middle of like the Pacific somewhere, 1,000 miles from anything in any direction, and just get all of the frauditors and all the sovereign citizens and all the Moors and stick them all on the same island and let God sort them out. Oh my goodness gracious me. That would be hilarious. I would love to. That, you know what? I should pitch that as a reality show. Maybe they could give me the money to actually do that, because that would be or even apply for a grant to do that as a social science experiment, just to see what would happen if they got what they always wanted. They're given a land with no laws. Go ahead, do whatever you want. You got your cameras, you got your guns. Go nuts. Hey, Pot, have you met the kettle? That's right. Oh, that's much better, much better. Yes, yes, yes. These things, I'll tell you. The crows, they won't leave. Oh, wait a minute. The crow. Ladies and gentlemen, he snuck back in. I don't know how, because he was gone for a while. But News Now Voodoo is back, ladies and gentlemen. He snuck out earlier. He was in the chat. Give me a one in the chat if he deserves punishment for sneaking out again. Look at, he's already shaking. He's scared. Oh, no. He doesn't want me to tase him. Put a one in the chat if he should be punished. Put a two if he shouldn't be. He snuck out. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Come on, guys. Come on, put a two. Put a two. I don't want to get tased again, man. I don't like it. No. What's with all those ones, man? No. Stop with the ones. Cut it off. No. Wait. Hez. No. Hezokuai, man, you guys are mean to me. Oh, it's just because I'm a frauditor and I have a tiny black little heart and handcuffs. It takes me in the balls. What? No!
That's what you get. Gotta stop sneaking out like that, man. Look, he's under house arrest. I put the ankle bracelet on him, the ankle monitor. News Now Voodoo. He's a troublemaker, man. I'll tell you what. Lots of problems from News Now Voodoo. He's hard to control because he's so small. You know, time to vote for Chili again. That's right. One infinity from Graham. That's right. What balls? Frauditors don't have balls. That's right, Deadpool. We don't fool around. Wolverine has 165 subs on his backup channel. Yeah. Yes, this particular one, his name is News Now Voodoo. He has his own channel, and he actually has already, his first video was him auditing a post office, which has been covered already, actually, by Hezokuai Quinn, I think, and Black Art Knight. I haven't covered it yet because I'm, conflict of interest, but he had to sneak out of his house arrest to film that video. So I had to punish him in that video. He had to take some tasing at the end. This voodoo doll is the best thing to come to this show. Oh, thank you so much. And that's all thanks to Salacious, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Salacious invented the voodoo doll, handmade by Salacious. News Now Voodoo is number 6. They are individually numbered, except for the very first 2 original ones, which one of them is right there. He's retired now. He just sits in the background. He's going to be a permanent part of my decorations for the show. News Now Voodoo is still active. And then the other one from the original batch belongs to the winner of our very first raffle, Lisa White. That's right. And then the rest of them are, being spread out throughout raffles and such. And that's it. After that, no more voodoo dolls. What I'm working on right now, actually, to be perfectly honest with you guys, is News Now Wolverine. I get it. I'm offended on behalf of Logan for him calling himself Wolverine. Yes. I love it. Anyway, what I was going to say is that one of the things that I decided that I am going to do, it's an absolute fact, is when I get the very last voodoo doll that Salacious is ever going to make, and I also get my hands on the very last set of cards that I'm ever going to print from Series 1, once I get those 2 things, I'm going to take I'm going to get a copy of my book, and I'm going to put them all in a box. I'm going to put the very last voodoo doll, the very last print I'm ever going to make of the original cards, and the very last print I'm ever going to do of the book. The book isn't going to have a lot of changes. There are a couple spelling errors and a couple little things I noticed that I'm going to change for future editions of the book. But I'm going to take all of the original stuff, and I'm going to put it all in a box, and I'm going to put it away. And then my plan is, if I ever get this channel to 5K subs, for my 5K sub celebration raffle that month, that box of all the old original prizes, the original voodoo doll, the original cards, and the original book, all are going to be completely out of reach, because the point is, people who aren't subscribed to this channel yet, who don't even know I exist yet, might like this stuff and might be like, oh, I never had a chance to get my hands on the old stuff. So if we ever hit 5K subs, that's when I'm going to put up, not an auction, but have a raffle where the grand prize is going to be the box of the 3 original prizes. It'll be almost like a copy of the original prize package that was sent to Lisa White. yes. A time capsule. Yes, exactly. That's exactly right. It's going to be a time capsule only to be opened by the winner of the 5,000 sub month raffle. News Now Voodoo needs his own channel. Well, again, he's going to start doing more audits, but again, he's still under house arrest, so it's hard for him to get out there. But we'll see. I've thought about that. I didn't know if anyone would actually watch it. I was just going to give him his own show on this channel, but we'll see. Let's see. Okay. And the fact that everything's all limited edition, because a lot of people are like, oh man, I want a voodoo doll. That's part of the thing that makes them special is they are handmade. So there's only so many, like why is gold valuable? Well, because there's only so much. Well, why are these voodoo dolls valuable? Because there's only so many. And the more of a celebrity News Now Voodoo becomes, eventually maybe a company will make like miniature versions or, oh, you know what? Salacious, I just had an idea. During the next video, watch Discord. I'm gonna talk to you. All right. So in the meantime, let's get to it. The next video I wanted to show, I haven't shown a Juan Galt video in a while. So I kind of wanted to show the new Juan Galt video just because I like to keep up, supporting the channels that I support, dagnabbit. And I haven't shown him love in a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show the new Juan Galt video. So let's go ahead and get that on the screen. And it's called Sovereign Citizen Triggered by Galt and Ridiculed by Merb. All right.
This is a video where Juan Galt slaps himself with his own words. Question mark, exclamation mark, question mark. Never accuse a brother, just ask the right questions and they'll do it to themselves. Exclamation mark, question mark, exclamation mark. Or, comma, give a man enough rope and he'll hang himself. Exclamation mark, question mark, exclamation mark. So we got us a real genius here. Let's see what he has to say. Show me the transcript. There we go. All right. Are we ready? Yeah, let's... Oh, God, I hate sovereign citizens. Whew. All right, let's do this. Street legal thinking. Is it street legal thinking? Like something that's like, is this car street legal? That kind of thinking? Or is it street legal thinking? Like, yo, dog, you gotta object if they use hearsay word. Let's find out.
Hey guys, gonna do a little reaction to a reaction video here today. I've been on a...
I'm gonna do a reaction to a reaction to a reaction video today.
Couple of calls with this gentleman, answers to the name Juan Galt. Seems to be a bit of a belligerent in my estimation. Claims to be an attorney, acts like he knows everything, and, well, quite frankly, has a tendency of using ad hominems quite a lot, using derogatory marks and such. So,
Well, let's see. You just called him a belligerent. You insinuate that he's not an attorney and say that he's a know-it-all. And then you accuse him of using derogatory remarks and ad hominems. This would be called poisoning the well. But what do I know? Let's continue.
Let's just get into this and you'll see what I'm talking about.
I'm not even married to Jonathan Sparks. Are you Jonathan Sparks? Or were you the... Allegedly, that's the name of the notice. Allegedly? Did you hear that?
Yes, allegedly, Juan. Did you hear that?
Yes, he had to have heard it because he remarked on it. So
This soft set has been taught by his guru that you never make an affirmative statement.
And first and foremost, let's really be serious here, Juan. Please define soft set. Please define with great detail exactly what a soft sit is, and then please provide the evidence that this brother here is such a thing.
Okay. Well, we just went over it where Jonathan.
Ladies and gentlemen, I had to pause the video just for a moment. And I bet some of you already could tell why. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Our resident Deep Purple fan, Space Trucker, with a $2 super chat. Good morning, Hezokuai and Rashers. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the Hezokuai Happy Dance. All right, thank you so much for the $2. Unclean Hands is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, great to have you here. As always, right now we're watching a Juan Galt video. In case you didn't hear the story, Unclean, apparently Wolverine Transparency's main channel has been taken down. We're not sure why. The rumor is because of the things he said, sort of threatening KFAR. You could argue whether or not it was actually threatening language. But he basically was threatening KFAR on his last live stream with physical violence. So we think that that's why his channel all of a sudden disappeared. But we don't know. It's breaking news. But anyway, that was our top story this morning. But now back to good old-fashioned Juan Galt. Turn them up. Love Juan Galt.
Jonathan Sparks says he is allegedly. That's evidence that Jonathan Sparks is a sovereign citizen. So, now what is a sovereign citizen? My definition of sovereign citizen is someone who ignores the laws and the definitions that they don't like and misunderstand or misuse the laws and definitions that they do like in order to support a view of the law that does not comport with reality.
I've actually been on the phone with this brother, Jonathan. Brother knows what he's talking about, and he's actually pretty intelligent. And yeah, allegedly, because.
So your evidence that this Jonathan Sparks is not a sovereign citizen is that you, a sovereign citizen, have been on the phone with him, and you, a guy who doesn't know what he's talking about, thinks that Jonathan Sparks knows what he's talking about, and that you, who can't even understand basic definitions like what a sovcit is or how to use punctuation correctly, you think he's actually pretty intelligent. Well, I mean, maybe compared to you, sure.
Well, get back into this.
It's because they interpreted statements as claims that require proof.
Well,
and that's a pretty accurate thing that Juan Galt just said. I mean, you might notice that this guy was like, please define sovcit. Please define with great detail exactly what it is, and then please provide the evidence. They view everything as like a claim. If you make a claim, it requires proof, which I'm sure is why this guy throws question marks in all of his statements. Just so he could pretend that he's not making a statement. No, I'm not making a statement. I'm just asking a question. It's weak, first of all. I mean, if you're not man enough to actually, or if you're not certain and confident enough to make a statement, then, maybe you should reflect a little bit more and make sure you understand what you're talking about so that you do have the kind of confidence to make a statement. So Juan just says that it's because they say things like allegedly, I'm allegedly that man, and they say that that's a claim that requires proof, because they want to avoid claims that require proof. So let's see what this dude thinks about that.
two things here. Number one, what is your guru?
Yeah, it's a claim that requires proof. See, Juan Galt's like, yeah, they don't want to make a statement because they think all statements are claims that require proof. And this guy's like, oh, what's your proof of that? Number one, what is your guru?
I don't believe Bats has ever claimed to be a guru. And yes, he is.
Okay, so I'm sure that Juan does not think that this bat.
I wanted to point something out too, guys. So this is actually an important thing to understand, not just in this video, but within this whole thing in general, okay? The whole idea of what these guys are talking about all the time. You hear this all the time with these idiots. So what is he saying? What is he talking about? It's this idea that he never said he was a guru. He never said he was a sovereign citizen. See, they seem to believe, and that's why I call, the magic words, they're...
There is no expectation of privacy in public.
Well, I always say that those are like the magic words. These guys seem to believe that magic words are a legitimate thing, right? That's why you have to argue traveling versus driving, because driving's a magic word that they use against you. And so you have to make sure they say traveling. And you can't say person because that's a magic word that they use against you. You can't let these people believe in magic words. They believe in the power of speech as like on a, Aleister Crowleyan level of like, if you say it, it becomes reality. I'm a multimillionaire, and then $1 million drops out of the sky. Like, he never said that he was a guru, so he's not. He never said he was a sovereign citizen, so he's not. But you know what he did say? I don't need a driver's license. Oh, well, then he doesn't need a driver's license because he said it. He said, I don't need a lawyer. So he said it, so now he doesn't need a lawyer. Well, I'm innocent and you need to dismiss the case. He said it, so now the case needs to be dismissed because the words came out of his mouth. Like, that's the thing. When the words come out of their mouth, they think that means everything just because they said it. That's why there's so many situations with these guys where it's like, well, you could be lying. People do lie. That is a thing. You just want the cops and the judges and the lawyers and everyone to just automatically assume that you're 100% honest and you always tell the truth. Like as if somebody who killed somebody and threw a dead body in their trunk gets pulled over is going to tell the cops, oh, you got me. There's a dead body in my trunk. Take me away. No, they're going to lie. So when you say, I'm not doing anything wrong, I don't have any nefarious means in mind, how do they know that? Because you said it? That don't mean a damn thing. People say things all the time. It don't mean schnackers. It don't mean...
Bats is an actual guru. So I don't think that that Juan Galt actually thinks this Bats guy, whoever that is an actual guru. I'm sure that Juan is using it kind of semi-condescendingly. Oh, he's a guru. He's a real guru. Like the guy Bats is giving out bad information, apparently. And I don't know who Bats is, so I don't really know. I don't know what information he's giving out other than this allegation that that Bats is teaching these people not to make affirmative statements. But he's using it like condescendingly. And just because Bats never called himself or claimed to be a guru, who cares? I mean, if I say that you're an idiot, well, I never claimed to be an idiot. I mean, prove to me I'm an idiot.
Speaking of Bats or Batman, a brother that has been around for a while, and he figured a few things out along with a couple other brothers many years ago. And
so because he's been around for a while and figured a couple things out, like, so what? Like, And what is, if you're gonna try to make Juan back up his claims with evidence, where's your evidence of this? Where's your evidence that this bad guy has, in quotes, figured out a couple things?
Quite frankly, it's very effective because it's the basis and the most logical, reasonable thing to actually do. In this,
Wait, what the fuck did he just say? And quite frankly, it's very effective because it's the basis and the most logical, reasonable thing to actually do. That is word salad right there. You know, my pen is very effective for writing on paper because when I use the pen, it leaves ink on the paper and it doesn't smear. It's a very effective pen. So quite frankly, it's very effective because it's the basis. That doesn't make sense. So if we ignore that and we just go to the and, it'd be quite frankly, it's very effective because it's the most logical, reasonable thing to actually do. That's circular reasoning. It's very effective because it's the most logical, reasonable thing to actually do. It's the most logical and reasonable thing to actually do.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have to make a comment to something I saw in the chat. Somebody said something about quantum grammar. Archangel 3 said, if you're going to use quantum grammar, you need a Fez. Don't tell that to the infamous quantum grammar experts in Hawaii who come out all dressed in like Native American garb, and they're obviously, whiter than an Irishman. And I don't know why I said that. I'm part Irish, I don't know. But they're about as white as you could get. And they come out dressed up in all Native American gear when they're in court. And the judge says, so how do you plead, guilty or not guilty? I hyphen me hyphen Mr. hyphen tilde Smith Jones, comma, space, comma, hyphen, awesome, hyphen, comma, sauce, period, comma, tilde, parentheses, exclamation mark, David C P G D R L M N O Q R Z D T T L M Z R hyphen space tilde period comma it took you 5 minutes to say your name. Oh yeah, I'm so glad quantum grammar didn't become popular. Even these idiots heard that and they're like, no. Sorry about that. Sorry, no. They're not gonna do that. No, not gonna happen. Too hard.
Because it's very effective. It's circular reasoning.
legal world, there is something, a little legal maxim, kind of, it's unwritten, unspoken a lot, but it is that anything and everything that goes unquestioned, unrebutted, or unobjected to is considered to be consented to and are true. And
in this legal world, there is something, a little legal maxim. A maxim is like a little truism or something that you just kind of accept. It's something that's accepted. So, seen is any of the maxims that say anything and everything that goes unquestioned, unrebutted, or unobjected to is considered to be consented to under true. Maybe there's a mistaken translation. Let's try that again.
that anything and everything that goes unquestioned, unrebutted, or unobjected to is considered to be consented to and are true.
No, he did say under true. Maybe he meant and? Maybe he's drunk. I don't know. So I don't know what this legal maxim is, but I can see why it's unwritten and unspoken, because it's also not a thing. If let's say, for example, the police say, you killed somebody, right? And let's say that you have exercised your right to remain silent and you keep your mouth shut. So you're not questioning it, you're not rebutting it, and you're not objecting to it. Does that mean that you just completely forego the trial? No, they still have to prove it beyond a reasonable doubt in a court of law. So, no, that's stupid and it's dumb. And if you go into court, like you're the defendant in a criminal case, you don't have to put on a defense. But the prosecution still carries the burden of proof of having to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you committed the crime. They still have to bring up all their witnesses. And just because the prosecution brings up a witness...
I'm sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, I love this channel. Street Legal Thinking, whatever, Juan Galt, the whole thing. It's the Juan Galt channel. Love Juan Galt. I love the way he breaks these videos down. But his cadence, I practically fell asleep watching this guy. I almost missed the 5 memberships. Yes, donated by Sam I Am. Ladies and gentlemen, love you guys. Love it. That's beautiful stuff. That entitles you not only to an entry into the April raffle, but also a Hezokuai Happy Dance. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, the Saturday show. That's right. Every Saturday, right here on this channel at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, me and Frauditor News Network with a different guest. This week, we're going to have Frauditor Reaper. That's right. And next week, ladies and gentlemen, Unclean Hands. That's right. The week after that, the one and only K-Far is going to be here. That's right. And then on May 6th, Corrections 101. And, of course, we're going to have after that. Oh, wait a minute. Did I get more memberships? Oh, my goodness gracious me. This came from Archangel 3. Gifted more memberships, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful. I love it. Gets Archangel entered into the contest and another Hezokuai Happy Dance. All right. Thank you so much. Oh, love you. Appreciate the appreciation. Well done, Archangel. Yes. Yeah, Blackheart. That was our first story. That was our opening story this morning. Wolverine Transparency. His side channel is still active. I actually played the video that he posted after his main channel was taken down. It had nothing to do with it. But yeah, that was our top story this morning. We've been covering that a lot, talking about Wolverine. So yeah, definitely breaking news there. So anyway, this Juan Galt video is all fine and wonderful and all that, but also not even halfway done, and it feels like we've been watching it for an hour. So let's go into a different handlebar mustache and watch some Unclean Hands, which if anyone see someone in the chat was saying that they thought that Juan Galt looked like Unclean Hands. Look at this. That is so obviously a completely different dude. Like, come on now, guys. Come on. You're just being silly. Like what do you think, Hulk Hogan? Because he's got a handlebar mustache too? Like anybody with any kind of style? You're either a cowboy or a biker or a pro wrestler. I don't know what to tell you. But they don't all look the same. Hey, that's racist. Saying they all look the same. I'm sorry. I love you guys.
Good morning, folks. Good to see you back. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way in or out of the video. Subscribe if you want. Hit the bell if you want future notifications. All that garbage I say sometimes. Anyway, today I've got a special guy for you. He's been off YouTube for about 11 months now, and he made 3 whole videos while he was on, trying to be an auditor and failing miserably. So we're going to feature one of his videos today, and I'll probably do him do the other two videos at some point. They're not very good and they're pretty boring, but there's a little interest in them. Anyway, he calls himself Today's KGB. That's what his channel name is. Anyway, let's get on with the video.
Hey guys, it's Thursday, April 22nd, 2 o'clock p.m. We're gonna go in and get some complaint forms. This is Springdale, Arkansas again.
Now, obviously, he's in Springdale or Springvale, Arkansas, and he called this video, "We have a big problem in this town he's in Arkansas. Big problem." Now, when you find the big problem in this video, you let me know what it is, because I don't know what he's talking about.
Some of you wanted to follow up on it. May not do the follow-up audit just yet. I want to see if I can go in and get some complaint forms, give him a chance to apologize, and I won't submit them. Even though I should, because Frisbee has a hearing impairment. He should not be out with members of the public.
He wants to file a complaint because he was told not to record in this very institute. So that's why he's going to file complaints. Real brilliant guy.
Hello.
How are you doing, sir?
Can I help you?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Need you to turn that off.
Is there a sign or something?
No, you're not allowed to record in here unless you have prior authorization.
This is a public building.
You're not allowed to record in here unless you have prior authorization
From who?
from management of the police department.
This is a public building. There's no signage that say no recording. This is public access to the people. This is a first.
And if there was a sign, you'd say it was unconstitutional.
I need 2 officer complaint forms, and I'm going to continue recording.
Okay.
Now, I'm not sure why, but the officer is not going to back up what he said. He's just going to let him go and get his complaint forms while he's still recording. I don't know why. Now, this is the guy's second to the last video he ever made. This is number 2 of 3 videos that he made in a matter of a few weeks. And that was 11 months ago.
Okay, let's get him.
Hold right there. 657, 107.
Yes, sir.
Where you at, 81?
Sir, but you head that way.
The cop at the desk radioed somebody else, and I could clearly clear that other guy. I could clearly hear.
And then, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Maybe this is being sarcastic or whatever, but is someone taking the word of Kim Tactic about anything at this point? Okay. Kim Tactic knows what's up, and the earth is flat. So good luck with that. Hope that works out for you. Oh, and the president's a lizard.
Hear that other guy say, "Oh, I know who this is. He's a big crybaby. If you don't let him in, he's going to cry and whine and kick up his little heels and, you know, break his glass slipper. So just go ahead and let him on in. Just ignore him because he's an idiot." Or at least I think that's what he said. It sounded like it to me. What do you think? Okay, wait a minute here. Did I say clearly cleared? Is that what I said? Did I say that wrong? Clearly heard? Here? What did I say?
Yep. So you guys need to talk to the city attorney? Sounds like you guys need to talk to the city attorney.
The city attorney's not here.
Yeah. You guys need to talk to him, though. That's what I
Okay.
said.
Did you need a form, you said?
I need 2 officer complaint forms.
Okay, if you'll check right there at the window, she'll be able to help you out.
Do I need to go through this?
Nope.
Hello.
Hi.
I need 2 officer complaint forms, please.
Excuse me?
2 officer complaint forms, please.
Okay.
Okay, what the guy on the phone actually said, yeah, he's fine as long as he's just in the lobby and he's not going up anywhere else. Now, that desk window he's at right now is in the public lobby. He's not going anywhere but right there. So, you know, I don't know what he's proven here. He's in a public lobby. He's filming. And the guy was just letting him know he couldn't film in the building, but he wasn't aware that it was okay to film in the lobby. So, problem solved, right? Right.
Excuse me, Graham, but Chuck Norris doesn't need a security team. The security team needs a Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris got bit by a venomous snake. And after a full week of pain and suffering, the snake finally died. Unclean Hands is Chuck Norris. That's right. Just remember, when I was a kid, we used to say, it's Frank Sinatra's world and we just live in it. But now that he's gone, these days, it's Chuck Norris's world and we just live in it. Kick could beat Chuck Norris. I don't know, man. Chuck Norris farted once. The dinosaurs died. Love it, love it, love it. All right, back to the video.
And sir, what's your name? What's your name and badge number?
Sir?
What's your name and badge number?
Officer Todd, 657.
57. All right. Can I get a complaint too? Can I get 3 actually? One more. Don't tell people not to record in public buildings, buddy. That's probably the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Also, let me get you 3 envelopes to put them in whenever you're done, okay?
Sure.
Springdale's about to go viral again.
Hello. How can I help? I need to file a case. Okay. Go check in right here at the center window where it says record. They'll be able to help you.
Okay, let me know whenever you're done so I can get a sergeant or a lieutenant to come get them from you, okay?
I'm gonna fill them out at home,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna turn them in anonymously.
That works.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Have a good one.
You too.
Right there, he just tried to set the hook and it failed. I'm gonna file these anonymously. He thought I was gonna get some kind of reaction. She just said, "Yep, okay, bye-bye, that'll work." Yeah, so that didn't work out for him either. That's maybe why he gave up auditing, because he's stupid.
This is all public access. All of this is public access, sir. If I need to explain that to you.
It's remarkable to me that this justice warrior is not opening any doors and going anywhere he knows he's not supposed to go. All he's doing is filming in a public lobby, just like the guy said was okay, and he's not violating that. He thinks he's got something going on here. He's going to file a lawsuit and everything. Going to take that guy's pension, I'll bet you.
I was just going to tell you they're closed, so the doors are locked.
All right, you guys really got to get it together here, man. You're gonna catch a lawsuit, all right?
No, he's not, you moron.
You want me to take your pension and
purchase your wife with it, I will.
You have a nice day.
Yeah, you too.
Not only is this genius going to sue them, he's going to purchase that officer's wife with it. And I can prove it. Listen.
Purchase your wife with it, I will.
I honest to God don't know what makes these morons tick. How do they come up with this stuff? Did he just think of that, or did he have that in his little plan that he was going to say that to this cop all along? Has he been taking notes? What's going on? I don't know. These people are so ignorant, disgusting. I can't imagine how they plan out their day. I really can't. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. There's 2 more videos this guy did, and I'm going to do both of them. I'm going to edit both of them, and I'm going to play them at some point, too. Yes, this is the what is it? KGB Today.
That's the KGB today, or today's KGB. Yeah, he's comparing everything in the States to the KGB. That's a Russian secret service. You know that. Anyway, love you all. Bye.
Yeah. All right. Great stuff from Unclean Hands. As always, love the Unclean Man. And just remember, when you buy a deck of cards, they come to you in order. So card number 1 is the Unclean Hands card. Gotta love it. Good stuff. And so, that being said, let's see what else we got on deck for you guys. Let's get caught up in the chat. Let's see. Oh my goodness, are people still talking about that Chuck Norris? Yeah. Chuck Norris can kill 2 stones with 1 bird. Chuck Norris can lead a horse to water and make it drink. There is no such thing as evolution. Just the animals that Chuck Norris has allowed to survive. Yes. Chuck Norris once went to Mars. That's why there's no life up there. Feeling crappy on this crappy day, so I'm just listening, and hit the like. Well, Lisa White, we're always glad to have you here. You're a big supporter of the channel. We love you. Ladies and gentlemen, Lisa White was the winner of the original Voodoo doll. And as far as I know, the only pure white Voodoo doll. Because if you look close, there's little brown dots all over. And the one that Lisa White got is just pure white. And as far as I know, that's the only one that's pure white. So it is not only unique because it's handmade, but completely unique with the color scheme and everything. So a round of applause for Lisa White, ladies and gentlemen, because we all love her. Let's see, what else have we got for today? Let's see. Oh, yes. I wanted to get into these. This stuff is a little bit older. In fact, this you put holes in it. Yep, I think it has 5 holes in it. Because when I first got them, I used them in some of my videos with a stabby stab. But so that's good. You know that it's been, touched. And you have video footage of the touching. On the Frauditor Follies YouTube channel. Join us, won't you? All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I got an email from Billy Yank. And apparently, there was a politician, a United States politician. Let's see, he's a lawmaker. Where is he from? New Hampshire. And his name was Dick Marple. Apparently, I'd never even heard of him before. But when I got this email from Billy Yank, I was really fascinated by the fact that we actually had a legitimate politician up in Washington that was a legitimate sovereign citizen. I couldn't believe it. So I wanted to show a couple of the videos. However, also keep in mind that this, because I never heard of this guy before, but apparently not only is he not, in Washington anymore, he's not actually currently living anymore. Only Farms Troll Mafia, what's up? Chuck Norris eats pencils and markers for breakfast and poops out masterpieces. That's right. Oh, yeah. So anyway, this is the first I heard of this guy. So even though this is obviously old news, the dude passed away, God bless his soul. But let's see what he was doing while he was a legitimate, member of the United States government and the kind of nonsense he was talking.
But most people, considering that most people have very little knowledge about money, what we're going to do in the next couple of minutes is hopefully give them something to think about. Most people think well, the only thing I know about mine is I haven't got enough of it. All right, you don't have enough of it. There's a reason for that. Because we have legal tender. That's what it says right here. Legal tender. Legal tender. Okay, which is here. And then we have lawful money. Well, we just established legal tender is currency, it's paper currency, and we established lawful money is gold and silver. 1 ounce of gold, 1 ounce of silver. That's lawful money. This is legal tender. But now let's look at our currency here just for a moment. Not only is it design offensive as paper currency, but you'll notice that this has different colored seals on it. A red seal, red serial numbers. Blue seal. Oh, blue one. Let's look at that one for a moment. Let's just say down here. Silver certificate. $1 payable to the bearer on demand. That's a dollar right there. $1 is 371 and a quarter grains of silver. That's the dollar. This is not a dollar. This is a...
All right, I don't even have to listen to this anymore. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, listen. This goes back to so many of the arguments that so many of these idiots make. Like, their brains just are unable to comprehend thought. Their brains are unable to comprehend thought, okay? Oh. All right, listen. Damn crows. So this guy, all these guys, all these things, listen. It's the exact same thing. It's the same conundrum. It's the same basic premise. It's the same idea, right? You get pulled over for not having a license plate on your car. There's absolutely no possible way they could believe for a second that license plates serve any purpose other than generating revenue for the state. It can't possibly, what's up, Florida Jim? It can't possibly be because it makes it a lot easier to identify the car, can it? No, that's not possible. And, like, if somebody steals my car, and I call the cops, hey, somebody stole my car. Oh, well, what's the license plate number? Oh, well, if there's no such thing as license plates, what are you going to tell them? Oh, it's the blue car? So just drive around and pull over literally every blue car? Like, it doesn't work that way, and you can't go by the VIN number, because then still they would have to literally pull over every car so that they could check the VIN. You can't just see the VIN like a license plate. You have to get right up close and look right through there at the VIN number. So license plates serve a logical purpose, right? But they can't even begin to understand that there's a purpose. You mean that they just invented it as a scam to steal money? No, they serve a logical purpose. Yeah, to be a scam to steal money. No, they serve a logical purpose. Yeah, I know what that purpose is. What is it? To steal your money because it's a scam from the government. No, it actually serves a purpose. Why am I saying that when we're talking about money? What this guy just said, it's the same thing. Let's say you wanted to buy a $500 TV. You're going to carry around $500 worth of silver? You're going to have a big old sack over your shoulder, just walking it with enough silver or gold to yank over your shoulder and smash the counter when you smash it down and crack it to pay for the TV? Every time you go grocery shopping, you have to wear a backpack full of gold and silver coins just to pay for your shopping? There's a reason they invented paper money, not to rip you off. It was invented because it's insane to be carrying around gold and silver. That stuff has weight to it. It takes up space. It's heavy. You don't lug that crap around. How are you going to pay for something that costs $500 with $16 coins? That would be $500 coins. That's what I'm addressing, what he showed in the video. He's saying this is a dollar silver coin. This is a real dollar. So what are you going to carry 500 of those around? The point is, the reason why paper money exists is because it's way easier to carry around than gold and silver. Not just that, but what are they talking about? The all of these guys with this whole gold and silver certificate thing. Like, I know. I understand. I'm not stupid. I understand the argument that's wrong, but I understand the argument that they're making. What's up, Sydney? They base it on the idea that they got rid of the gold standard. So your paper money, you can't use it to buy gold. Okay. Walk into a place that sells gold necklaces and gold chains and give them your money and tell me they won't give you the gold in exchange for it. But you can't walk into Walmart and have a basket full of groceries and then stick a gold bar on the counter and go up to a self-checkout and swipe a gold bar and they'll take that as payment. You can't fit a gold bar into the cash thing. Like, that's why when they always say, like, well, that's not money. Well, how did you get that car you're driving? What did you pay for it with? Toenail fungus? You didn't walk into the car dealership with a giant bag full of gold bars and throw that down on the counter. You used cash. Like, well, cash isn't real. Well, neither is your sovereign citizen philosophy. So what? Do people accept it? Can you buy stuff with it? Does it do what it's supposed to do? Unclean Hands is saying I buy silver. Right. Good. Buy silver. Buy gold. Do it. I'm not saying you can't. What I am saying is that the existence of paper money in and of itself isn't a scam to rip people off. It's a way to make it easier than carrying around big, heavy things full of gold and silver and all these pretty rocks. That's what they are. They're pretty rocks. That's what gold and silver are. They are pretty rocks. Carrying around a big old bag full of heavy, pretty rocks while you're trying to go shopping isn't practical, which is why paper money was invented. It wasn't invented to rip you off. You don't believe me? Go buy something. Give them money. You know what they'll do? They'll give you the thing you're buying. You can break down all day every excuse, every reason, everything about why you don't believe in paper money, and that's fine. Again, I understand the arguments they make. I do. But the fact of the matter is, if you want to buy something and you pay for it with cash, whoever you're giving the cash to is going to give you the thing you're buying. They're not going to sit there and have a 4-hour discussion with you about the history of the gold standard or silver certificates and whether or not it's a legitimate payment option. No, they're going to take the money, they're going to give you the thing, and that's it. Done. Like, it's, what are you going to buy without it? And it's the hypocrisy of these guys who will sit there and complain all day about how money isn't real, and yet they use it. How do you eat? Well, I buy stuff. With what? With money. So what's the problem? Well, back in the 1930s, it was, okay, fine. So if you go to buy something and you give them money, will they give you the thing you're buying? Yes? So what's the problem? Well, that's not going to last forever. Well, what lasts forever? The sun? Even that's going to die someday. What are you talking about that doesn't last forever? Anyway, this guy got me going off on a whole nother tangent that has nothing to do with anything. Just the way these people always. Oh, well, that's, yeah, now they're talking about inflation and all that. I didn't mean to go off on a rant about that, but when I heard him say that, it's like, oh, I've heard that argument so many times from sovereign citizens because they think that the whole thing is a scam, right? And yet, meanwhile, like, and I really hate it. Oh, I really hate it when I see these SJWs in college, in university, with their Starbucks in their hand and their $5,000 Prada bag, and they're sipping their coffee talking about, well, I think socialism is better than capitalism. It's like, okay, then why are you buying Prada bags? Why are you buying that expensive coffee? Why are you supporting the capitalist system? That's where you got all this stuff from. That's a whole nother subject too. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. That whole thing got me all heated on something that I don't really, again, I don't do. Let's watch the video. Let's get back to more of this idiot anyway. Before I say something you'll regret.
Will you produce the document that has my signature that gives you jurisdiction? Will you produce that?
We're in Concord, New Hampshire, and the man bellowing at the judge is 85-year-old State Representative Dick Marple. A year earlier, the New Hampshire lawmaker was charged with driving after having his license suspended.
Please rise. Congress Court is now in session.
Today is the first day of trial, but this simple suspended license case might not be so simple after all.
State versus A. Marple.
You might notice Marple is not at the defense table, and that's because as a sovereign citizen, he does not believe the court or Judge Kristen Spath have jurisdiction over him.
Madam Magistrate.
Yes.
I am here under threat, duress, and coercion. I'm not here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been brought to my attention that ATV Thunder, yes, thank you so much for your $2 super chat. Breathe, and then dance. All right, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, I love you guys. You're the best. Anyway, yeah, this is what I wanted to show. I accidentally clicked on the one where he was talking about the money thing, and that's when I went off on that tangent. But this is the video I wanted to show. This is the same guy. Again, an actual politician that was a sovereign citizen. It's insane.
Here because of an order. Because you as a magistrate cannot make an order. You can only administer ministerial duties. You have no jurisdiction to judge your own jurisdiction.
Judge Spath then calmly explains the legal steps Marple can take to contest her jurisdiction after the trial is complete.
You will have an absolute right to appeal my decision.
You have no decision because you don't have any jurisdiction. You come out with what's called an order. You can't make an order because you're not a judge.
Well, Mr. Marple,
you're acting in an administrative capacity.
I continue to disagree with you.
There's no question of disagreeing with the question of the law. You either obey the law or you are in violation of your oath of office.
After taking a couple of personal shots on the chin, Judge Spath once again tries to restore decorum in the courtroom.
I have two requests. One is that when I wish to speak, that you give me that courtesy. And when you wish to speak, I will do the same. As long as we continue to be discussing what is relevant to today's case.
There is no relevance to today's case because you don't have jurisdiction.
Not only does Marple argue the court lacks jurisdiction, but he also claims the state has no authority to police his driving in the first place.
RSA 382A 9-109 defines the automobile as consumer goods. Consumer goods do not have to be registered. Consumer goods do not have to have a, quote, license, unquote, in order to travel.
And speaking of driver's licenses, Marple doesn't believe in those either.
It's not a license. It is a photo ID that I purchased.
Still, Marple wants his back in his wallet.
I want my property back.
All right, well, that is.
I asked for it 4 times. You refused to give it to me.
Well,
that's conversion.
All right.
That is conversion. Criminal conversion.
And finally, the state representative lays it all on the line.
All right,
There's going to be a stop to it. Are you going to recuse yourself? I ask you that.
I am not going to recuse.
You're not going to recuse yourself.
I do not believe there is any valid reason for me to recuse myself. I believe that I have been fair and impartial. I can continue to be fair and impartial. We are scheduled for a trial today, and I want to let you know that the trial is going to occur today. I would urge you to participate in the trial.
I'm not participating in something that cannot exist. It is a total fraud.
The trial would proceed, but after he continues to disrupt the proceedings,
the principle is the people that I represent are being ripped off. That's what it's all about. And if you're going to continue with this, you will be paying the penalty, I assure you.
Judge Spaff simply walks out of the courtroom. State Representative Dick Marple would ultimately receive a judgment of guilt through the mail and was ordered to pay a $310 fine for driving with a suspended license.
Thanks for being a fan of Court Camp.
Good to hear justice got served in the end. Yeah, Bears Law. He was one of the bad ones too. Blandino, yeah, he's another bad one. Yeah, there were a lot of them. See, it is interesting how and this was the thing. Like, I've kind of talked about this before. I started out this whole thing with pretty much focusing on the sovereign citizen ordeal, and then just lightly touching on the frauditors. But as time went on, it seemed like the whole sovereign citizen thing was kind of dying, especially after it became really bad to call yourself a sovereign citizen because they were declared, by the FBI as domestic terrorism organization. So they went out of their way to kind of always, die down on using those words, right? However, what I noticed was that as that died down and I focused more on the frauditing thing, even that seemed to be going down. But ultimately, from me, it seems like, and this is just my theory, I've never done any real scientific research to figure this out, but it does seem to me very much like what happened was as soon as the pandemic hit, that's when all of these movements, it looked like we're dying, because all the guys you're talking about are all the old classics from 4 or 5 years ago. But then the pandemic hit, and it like threw a blanket on it, but at the same time, it made it a resurgence in it, starting with all the anti-mask protests and then all the anti-vax protests. And then that just started bringing more and more frauditors out of the woodwork. And this whole scene that I thought was pretty much dead made this big, huge comeback. And over the last couple of years, and now, especially the frauditors, it's growing exponentially. Like every time one of these idiots posts a video online, some other idiot sees it and goes, hey, I could do that. I could film myself being an asshole and get paid for it. And it's annoying as hell. All right, ATV Thunder's taking off. All right, thank you for joining us. Good to see you. As always. Speaking of which, I would say it probably is about time. Leland Squirrel says it was Donald Trump. Oh, no. We're trying not to get political here. I would say maybe the QAnon's thing probably had a lot to do with it too. Not necessarily Donald Trump himself, but the way that people reacted to Donald Trump that caused a lot of the problems. But yeah, I mean, again, that's That's kind of like why, like when I started going into that thing about the money, I was like, well, wait a minute. I try not to get too political on here. Wait. The Vax was a great computer. Why do people want to diss them? Yes. Love it. I love you guys. You are the best fans in the world. Who was the first sovereign citizen frauditor? There was well, we do know that the sovereign citizen script, we know specifically where it came from, but where his ideas came from, see, there's this whole okay. The whole thing kind of goes back to the 70s. You could trace it back to certain individuals. Like, there isn't any one particular person. There's like individuals that you could point at that put it all together and made it what we currently see. But in the 70s, there were several different individuals who picked up different bits and pieces of these ideas of these laws and stuff and started putting them together. So yeah, who was Idiot Zero? Actually, here, I have this, I covered this a few months ago. Let me see if I could find it in here real quick. Let's see. Where is it? Come on, I'm looking for something for my fans. I'm live right now, so I shouldn't be doing research while live. But there is a specific video I'm looking for. Let's see. Oh, I can't. You know what? Here. You know what? Wait. You know what? Let me see. Let me check one other place here. Let me go back. Boom. Oh yeah, that's not. I have to go way further back than that. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, there are specific people. Oh, there you go. Hezokuai Happy Dance as a filter. All right. Yeah, use that as filler. It was Billy the Kid. It was that one video of the guy lecturing. I remember it. Yes. That's what I'm looking for is that video. Yeah, the whole movement has been around for a while. Like I said, I think it started in the 70s. And it just sort of blew up once the internet came out and the information was able to spread like wildfire to idiots. Before they had to just grift idiots one at a time by doing these, they used to do it all the time when I was a kid. Like they'd rent a hotel room and they'd advertise it on the radio. Learn how to become a multi-millionaire. Show up this weekend at the United Convention Center lobby at 3 p.m. only $14.99. Reserve your seat today, and you will be told exactly how to become a multi-millionaire. One weekend only, and you'll give all the information on how to become a multi-millionaire. It was one of those kind of deals. Like they would go from hotel to hotel giving their lectures. People would pay to hear them, of course, because it was trying to make money. And they would explain how to cash in your Social Security number for big, big money. There's a trust fund under your name. With your Social Security number as the number, you come to our lecture this weekend at a hotel that only costs you $19.99 plus $49.99 for your seat. And we'll explain to you exactly how to get your money that the government owes you based on your all caps name this weekend at Butthole Squirrel Sandwich Eating Hotel on Casino. And while you're there, don't forget to tip your waitresses. Frauditing has turned to the homeless e-begging crowd. Exactly. But yeah, it all started as a scam, just trying to get money. It still is. But unfortunately, there are people who have bought into it. Like that kid. I feel sorry for the kid who got shot a couple weeks ago, but it was his stupid, insane sovereign citizen's beliefs that led him to be in that position in the first place. Did he deserve to die over it? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if he wasn't a sovcit, the cops would stop him. First of all, they wouldn't have stopped him because he'd have all the legal plates and everything. But if they did, he'd say, yeah, here's my driver's license. And they'd say, okay. And it'd be over. And he'd still be alive today. Anyway, I'll be at the one for money, not for frauditing. Oh, I was just explaining quantum grammar to my son. Yes. Good luck with that. Quantum grammar, that's like, oh, man. It's this idea that people seem to believe that words are things that are like I said, like magic words that are stupid. Well, here I'll tell you what. I got some. Let's see right here, because there is an actual channel, the Quantum Grammar channel. I'm just trying to find a video from it that is a good one to show as an example for those who don't know what quantum grammar is all about.
Thanks, Steve. By the way, Stephen is my lead here when I'm not here.
Oh, look, what was I just talking
syntax
about?
And write
you rent
as
the
good as I
hotel,
can.
And people pay money to listen
And
to
the
these
seminar
seminars.
doesn't stop when you leave here. You guys all know how to operate computers. You get home, you can. Drafted it, I broke the code.
Okay, here we go.
So, deductive reasoning says that a fact, whether it's frontwards or backwards, is still a fact. Like in a math problem. If we have a 2 here and we've got a 2 here, nothing's changed. 5 here, 5 here, 6, 6. Those are whole objects. Therefore, they become the facts. We gave those the F's. Then the one thing that appears in front of a fact was an equal sign in a math problem. In a math problem, the equal sign has no value. It does not modify anything. So if it can't modify, and or the conjunctions. So we gave that a C. Then you've got, when you went to school and you studied math, you had the negative, the positive, the negative. And for the river.
Sorry, just trying to find something. Just trying to find something
Is
worth
under the
getting
bridge.
into with this douche canoe. Because again, this is a long lecture, so I didn't. Is this Common Core BS? No, this is
The over
an introduction
and the under
to quantum,
are
quantum
opposite
grammar from a
prepositions. Both
quantum
pictures
idiot.
are identical. Now we can take, and I've been doing this for almost 15 years now. People come to me with Bible passages because everyone wants to know who God is, or wants to know what the Bible really says. 1/3 of all the words are missing from the Bible. And the Quran.
Okay, so we're supposed to believe that this guy, this quantum grammar lecturer, is an expert on. He's a biblical scholar now.
Once this
Come
got
on, get
out,
into the meat
dates
and
November
potatoes of
2nd
it.
is
I
our
wanna see the
president.
hyphens
So
and
if you take 18.
Bullstein.
No, it's $1.03.
No, this guy's an idiot.
This
lecture
we can't
doesn't
do
go
that.
anywhere.
We don't have a
This is
computer
part
that
one
can
of
break the
lecture
code.
series, and I'm not going to give him the time of day to go into part 2. What is the guy talking about? Okay, so basically, the whole thing with the quantum grammar is that they believe that, you know, it all starts with like the all caps name thing, right? So, like, punctuation, these people are quantum idiots. Okay, anyone who understands anything about language understands that punctuation exists to help us be able to read, right? Like, if I say, hey, nice outfit, hey, comma, nice outfit. Without the comma, there would be hey, ass outfit. No, not hey, now, outfit. Without the comma there, it would be, hey, nice outfit. Yeah, I know. With no pause, right? So the commas are just for the pause. And then what if I say, hey, nice outfit, Carol. You're looking good today. Hey, comma, nice outfit, Carol. Period. You're looking good today. Period. Without all that, it would be, hey, nice outfit, Carol. You're looking good. Like, there's nothing, like, the punctuation is there to make it easier to read so that you understand what's going on in the sentence. This idiot, and where quantum grammar begins, is looking at it like a mathematical equation, right? Like, the comma isn't there to tell you to pause. The comma's there because it's a specific connotation of a thing. It's like a secret code. And the comma's there because it's part of the code. It's not just there to tell you to pause. It's part of their secret society code. And the periods are there not because that's where the sentence stops, but because it's part of the code, the secret code, the cipher from Satan himself, led by the United States government to destroy mankind. So, when they go to court, they believe that the way you win a court case is by writing a statement and reading it out loud with the punctuation. Like, you have to say the punctuation out loud, because since punctuation is a magic secret code cipher to screw you over, by saying the punctuation out loud, you're using your magic words to battle their magic words. These people are all living in Harry Potter land. They all believe that or probably realistically they live in an Aleister Crowley land. Crowley. Like, they believe that magic words are real and all this stuff is all part of the government conspiracy. There is no language just because it's language. Nope. It's all a conspiracy. It's all backed by the Freemasons and the Illuminati and the Jews. And it's all part of the scam, right? Red ink thumbprint at a 90-degree angle. Expecto Patronus, right? It's all just nonsense, and these idiots believe it. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to present another video of Taco Terry from Frauditor Troll. All right. Let's give it up for Frauditor Troll. Thank you very much.
Terry, and this is actually the arrest video that he was convicted for. We're talking about the more serious conviction where he got 3 years of jail, all but suspended was 60 days.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am proud to announce it is with great pleasure and ultimate humility that I love to announce to you right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen, a $5 super chat from Care Bear. Yes. Thank you so much. She loves a hot cup of coffee in the morning and spending time with us. The Hezokuai family, the Rash family is on fire. A round of applause for the Hezokuai family. That's right. We're ready to rash, and you're going to get down and get funky like a monkey with the Hezokuai Happy Dance. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat. Care Bear, I appreciate it very, very much. More than you'll ever know. A semicolon connects two sentences that are related but independent. I love using it. Okay, but I'm going to read it like a quantum grammar expert. Semi-hyphen colon connects two sentences that are hyphen related hyphen but independent. Semicolon, I love hyphen using hyphen it double exclamation point. That's how that sentence would be read by a quantum grammar expert because they're douche canoes. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Days. So he is spending 60 days at home in home confinement. But it turns out that when I talked about the guilty verdict, I wasn't even familiar with these arrest videos because Taco Terry has so many of them. And this one was a little while back. We never covered it on the channel, and I thought it would be a great idea to take a look at what happened and what did he do to get himself convicted. With that being said, enjoy the video.
Can I get some help? I know every now and then. Let's wait. Let's wait. I have to get it wrong. Shit, I don't know what number was over here. I gotta go on Monday. I think it's 9774 number. Oh, my bad. I called the wrong number, boss. I'm sorry. Alright, bye-bye. Oh, hey, hello. Can I get some help out here? What's up? Oh, boss, what's going on? So the other day I got the vehicle release form from you.
Yeah.
You guys did not tell me that you took the tags off my car. So I felt real stupid when I got over there and paid for it. And then the guy was like, all right, cool. So you got the tags and everything for it? And then I was like, no, I don't. Because somebody obviously took them off of there.
Well, do you know
By
why
somebody,
the tags
I
were taken
mean...
off?
Huh?
Do you know why the tags were taken off?
No, I don't. I don't even know why my car was
You have
taken in the
the
first place, sir. I don't even know why this gentleman came onto private property and stole my vehicle in the
Okay,
first
we're not
place.
gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about your tags right now. Where's
Yeah,
the-
we are absolutely. The tags were on the vehicle that he came onto private property and stole.
Something.
Can you at least own up to what right you had to run my tags in the first place, sir? Or why you said that it was on district court property when it was not on district court property?
So this is actually a video from the beginning of Taco Terry's frauditing journey, and you can tell that right away he was a piece of shit. He didn't learn that with experience as he did more fraudits. Right off the bat, he was exactly like that. Just condescending, a little smart ass with a bunch of attitude. Anyways, at least for the moment being, Taco Terry is no longer a danger to anyone. He's not going to harass any more secretaries because he's in home confinement.
Well, that's the paperwork says. No, you better check it.
Nothing on that says it's on district court property. It says you were on district court property.
Yeah, it says car was on district court. Oh, the letter's at home. I'll make sure I bring it. Can I get a copy of that? I don't actually. This is a
If you
vehicle
want to
release
actually
form.
copy it like I explained to you yesterday.
I know, yeah, I gotta go online. Yep, I'm doing that.
All right, good,
I
good.
got you. Yep, I got
That's the
this.
easy way to do it without
Yep.
anybody getting involved to give you any issues.
Yeah.
That's the proper way of doing it.
Yep.
Now, as far as why the tags were taken, I have no clue. Tags had a pickup order. Oh. Like, this insurance violations from 2020. You picked up the tags in 2021, so that was the reason why the tags were taken. And once the NBA put that pickup order on your car, once any police officer, any
Well,
district officer,
I had been pulled over in 2021, so if there was a pickup order, then they must have missed it somehow. But
It's a
either
good
way,
chance they probably did.
I had valid insurance on my car when he picked it up.
I
So.
understand it, but a pickup order and insurance are two different things.
Uh-huh.
Now, it's a possible chance they may have missed it, but if MVA or MSP, because they both have to deal with all
Maryland
of it.
State Police is the one that pulled me over.
Yeah, if
Yep.
they put a pickup one on it,
Mhm.
I don't care what agency you work for, they have to be taken.
Yep,
I don't care if
MSP.
that's about the law.
MSP is the ones that pulled me over. They
Okay.
pulled me over
MVA
in,
does it.
let's say, August. Let's say
MVA
August.
Let me explain to you. MVA is going
Sir, you tried to explain to me that I needed to be 1,000 feet from a courthouse and you could trespass me even though I hadn't committed a crime. Title 18, Section 242 says I can't be trespassed unless I committed a crime. I just don't need him to tell me anything, sir. He's already violated my rights enough. I don't need him to tell me anything.
We've dealt with all your business, sir. Any further business you need to take care of, do it by email. You want a copy of a police report or anything else, do it by email. As of right now, I am giving you the option to leave. You're being trespassed. If you come back...
Well, hold on. You just said you're giving me the option. You're giving me the option to leave, sir.
Yes, Terry, he's giving you the option to leave. You can leave voluntarily or you can stay and then get arrested. Let's find out which one you're going to choose.
You can even leave.
So you're asking. So what crime am I committing right now by being
You're
here?
now to leave. You're being trespassed. This is state property. So if you
Okay,
don't leave, you're going to be arrested.
but it's still public, sir. It's still open. Sir, first off, I'm putting my stuff in my thing so I can leave. So stop threatening to arrest me and put your
No, I'm
handcuffs
saying
away.
nothing.
Put your goddamn handcuffs
Sir,
away and do not act
You
like
got
that.
5
First off, there's not, sir. There's not a time limit on me putting my paperwork in my thing, sir. I'm putting my paperwork away, sir. If you want to arrest me and get another lawsuit filed on you like I just filed at the county attorney's office, you go ahead and be my guest, Chadwick. Do not ever threaten to arrest me for being on public property. This is open to the public, sir.
Last time.
Can I see your supervisor? Can you call
I
your
am the
supervisor?
supervisor.
No, you obviously have a captain. Please call your supervisor down here, sir. I'm willfully walking out because I don't want you to arrest me, but I want you to get your supervisor down here, sir. I'm requesting a supervisor. I'm requesting a supervisor, sir. I'm requesting a supervisor, sir. You're gonna say this is state property? Yeah, it's state property and it's open to the public, dumbass. Can you get your supervisor now, sir?
Sir, you're still on state property.
No, sir, this is a public...
Sir, you're being trespassed.
For for what crime, sir? Title 18, Section 242 says I have to commit a crime.
I have to tell you that you're...
No, I have to commit a crime. You have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion that I committed a crime to trespass me, sir. Yes, I did have business. I'm asking to speak to your supervisor, sir. I'm asking you to speak to your supervisor,
I
sir.
am the supervisor.
There's somebody's obviously above you,
No,
sir.
it's not.
Sir, can you educate him, sir? Can you
Sir.
please explain to him?
I'm his supervisor, so he can't explain
Do you not know? Like, do you guys not know the?
Taco Boy, nobody's going to get educated besides you. You got trespassed. I assume you're going to stay like a...
A couple things that I have to address here today. First of all, we got another $5 from Space Trucker. All right, I'm laughing at Taco Terry. I think his mom had an affair with Pee Wee Herman. That's right. So that not only gets you added once again to the April raffle, but that gets you a Hezokuai Happy Dance. Also, apparently Care Bear missed her Hezokuai Happy Dance, so I'll go ahead and give her another one just because she deserves it, dagnabbit. Why not? So we're going to do a double Hezokuai Happy Dance. Here we go. Ready? Check it out. 1, 2, 3. All right. Followed up by... All right. And, of course, the newfangled high-tech version of the Hezokuai Happy Dance. I always try to make this work. It never quite does, though, but let's see. All right. Oh, wait, I'm backwards. Okay, one more time just for the heck of it. Oh, I love you guys so much. Let's see. Oh, thank you very much. 60 days under house arrest. That's outrageous. They should have sentenced him to real jail. I think the judge realized Taco Terry would never survive in jail, right? I'm telling you, it's rough. Anyway, thank you guys so much for the support, and let's get into some more Taco Stupid. I got a taste for tacos.
Moron, and that's why you're gonna get arrested and convicted. Man, this guy is such a loser when it comes to defending himself. He pled not guilty for 3 separate cases, and he was found guilty on all 3 of them. Every time he was like, oh, I have nothing to worry about, I'm gonna be fine. Guilty. This guy is a professional idiot, and he'll have a good amount of time in jail once he breaks his probation, because obviously he's going to break it. This guy cannot help himself but committing crimes. So I give him maybe 3 to 4 weeks after he gets released from home confinement until he breaks his probation.
Law, I'm just confused here.
Once you've been told that you're trespassed, if you do not leave, you will be arrested. Have a nice day, sir.
Cochran v. California, 1971, if you think my language is offensive, sir. Fucking dumbass. You're gonna get yourself in real big trouble, buddy, I'm telling you. You're gonna get yourself in real big fucking trouble, buddy. You can't say, oh, this is state property. Yeah.
You know what I think I would like to do? And in fact, I think I might actually do it. Like, for real, do it. Like, not just, as an idea. What's up, Tad? Tad Gibson is here. Yeah. Janice Farmer, what's up? Big Bad Wolf in the house. But seriously, like, I was thinking about the idea of putting together a compilation of videos where people like right here, right? Where he's like, you guys are going to get in so much trouble. You watch what happens. And then later on, it turns out that he's the one that ended up getting convicted, right? And he's the one who got in trouble. I want to put together a compilation video of bad predictions from Frauditors. Frauditors where, like, they made a video where in the video they talk about, you're going to get in trouble, officer. Wait until you see what happens when I put in all my complaints against you, blah, blah, blah. And then a few months later, they go to court and they get convicted. K-Far! Hey, what's up with Wolverine, man? We've been talking about it all morning. Did he get his channel removed because of you? I mean, it's his fault, not your fault, but I mean, was it because of what he was saying about you on his, do you know what we're talking about? We're trying to figure it out. Broken System, Broken Trust was in here earlier. I asked him about it, and then he was like, oh, you're just a bunch of freedom-hating dunce caps, and then he split. So whatever. Big Bad Wolf wants to know if Wolverine got his ass kicked yet. Oh, that's good stuff, good stuff. In the meantime, while we're waiting for an update on that, let's get back to watching Taco Terry get treated like a taco. Oh, I love you guys. You're the best.
Yeah. It's state property, and that lobby's open to the public, you dumb son of a bitch. You gonna try to tell me this sidewalk out here is state property now too, buddy? You gonna try to tell me this is state property now too? Oh, is this somehow state property out here now on this sidewalk?
So before Taco Terry was doing some sexual advances to the officers, now he's actually calling them the homophobic slur with the bundle of sticks, so I do have to take that out of the video. It seems like he's all over the place. And I honestly am not surprised because we've seen Taco Terry be very homophobic, very racist before. He called a black woman Count Chocula. This guy is a complete piece of trash. Like, it doesn't get worse than this guy. His own family can't stand him. They don't want to be around him. And honestly, I don't blame them one bit.
You get joy out of this, Chadwick? You get joy out of this? You get joy out of acting like a... Title 18, Section 242 says, I cannot be trespassing public property without committing a crime, sir.
Okay, that's a lie. So anyway, that's one of the things that, it's amazing to me that these people always say stuff like that, because it's like, the fact of the matter is, if I was a cop and I was getting criminals off the street, yeah, it would make me happy. I would love it. Do you like doing that? Yeah. I would love it. Like getting douche canoes put away where they belong, getting them off the street. I mean, I love it. And like this, I've been over this before, but since it's coming up right now in this video, I'm going to talk about it a little bit. This whole idea of sidewalks are where anyone can go and there's no such thing as private property on a sidewalk. Yes and no. And what I mean by that is this. Do you think the world would be a better place if the only way to get into an office building was to trudge through mud and bushes and trees and, depending on what part of the world you're living in, digging through sand or tundra or whatever you have to get to the door? Or do you think it's better that they pave the area around it so that you could just walk from your car to the door? That is not the same thing as a public sidewalk. It's there so that people who have legitimate business in the building will be able to get in and out without having to trudge through nature and whatever happens to grow to get to the building. You're wearing a nice three-piece suit, but you're digging through mud and bushes with thorn bushes and leaves and climbing trees. I mean, what the heck? No, you pave it. That way you have a nice clear walk to the door. Not so that some random idiot could stand there and go, well, I'm on the sidewalk, so you can't do nothing. I'm a baby frauditor. You can't touch me. I'm a frauditor. You can't do nothing because I'm on the sidewalk. I'm not touching you. Does this bother you? I'm not touching you. Technically, it's legal. I can do whatever I want because I'm a frauditor. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You can't touch me because then they're breaking the law. Adults. These people are supposed to be adults. And this is how they act.
Sir, do you have reasonable articulable suspicion that I committed a crime? You just unlawfully removed me with threat of trespass, but you can't reasonably articulate that I committed any crime.
Yes, he could, but you will not accept anything he says. No matter what he says, you will accuse him of cop-splaining. I don't know how many hundreds, if not thousands of videos I have seen where the cop explained in specific detail exactly what his RAS was, and the person he's explaining it to would say, well, yeah, but you don't have any RAS. It's literally, I've said this before, but it's literally the same thing. Hey, you see these? These are glasses. You put these on your face like this, and then it makes you look awesome. Don't I look awesome in these? These are awesome. Yes, yes. Hey, ladies and I just feel smooth when I put these on. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Hezokuai, and I look awesome. Yes, yes. That's right. These are my glasses. I love them. So these are glasses, and you could wear them. And when you wear them, they make you look cool, like me. Am I right on? And I wear these with my Bears cap when I do my Bears games videos every football season. So it's the same thing as me saying these are glasses. These are sunglasses with a gold frame. And they say, well, yeah, but you never described to me what the glasses look like. Okay, well, I mean, they're like sunglasses and they have like a gold-colored frame with, they have these little black bits for, with their rubber so that it doesn't slip when you're wearing them to go behind your ears. Yeah, but you have no description of the glasses that you could tell me to make me, feel that they're glasses. Okay, these are sunglasses. They have a gold frame. They go on your face. They help block the sunlight. They make Hezokuai look fantastic. What else do you need to know? Well, you haven't said anything about the glasses yet. I just told you 3 damn times about the glasses. No, you didn't. I don't know what you're... That's how these people are. That's how they act. That's how they think. That's exactly... Ah! No. Holy crap. They're after me. Back the blue until it happens to you. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Sorry about that, unclean. But that's exactly what they do. Yes, they all think the same as if they were mass produced. They always say that. Like, the officer tells him exactly what's happening and why it's happening. They say, well, you never told me this. Like, what is he actually saying? Like trying to actually get into their brains and break it down and see if it could. It's hard to make sense out of nonsense, right? But just to try to. What's up, Takedown? Good to have you here. Future guest on the Saturday show. Right there, May 27th. Right there, Takedown Exposing Frauditors is going to be our guest on May 27th on the Saturday show with me and Frauditor News Network, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you very much. Anyway, yes, they come out, they say the same thing all the time, like a bunch of idiots, morons, douche canoes, right? Rabid animals. And yeah, they are definitely like pawns. So what they end up doing is setting this whole thing up like, okay, looking at the argument, trying to logically break it down. The reasonable, articulatable suspicion argument. You have no RAS. Okay. So the officer explains to him exactly what it is. And his response is, yeah, but you have no RAS. Okay. Reasonable. Right there. The frauditor decides in his head that it's unreasonable. So that automatically takes the reasonable part out of it in the frauditor's mind. Even though it's completely reasonable by anyone with half a frickin' brain, otherwise there wouldn't be 66 people in here right now. I wouldn't have over 3,000 subscribers. People like Frauditor Troll wouldn't have tens of thousands of subscribers or whatever it is. Because people with brains understand that it is perfectly reasonable to say that if somebody's trespassing, if it's perfectly reasonable that if somebody's in your building, whether you own it, if you're somebody who, if you work there, if you're somebody who has the authority given to you by the owners of the building to be a manager, or, you know, you've been hired to work there or whatever, and you ask someone to leave, in other words, you're not just some random idiot who walks in there and says, hey, you got to get out. Like, obviously, you're not authorized to do that. You're just a random idiot. But if you're someone who works there and you say, hey, you need to leave, the second that they don't leave, you are trespassing. Boom, it's reasonable. Automatically. The fact that they asked you to leave and you didn't automatically makes the reasonable part reasonable. Anyone with reason can comprehend that. It is reasonable. So number one, covered. It's reasonable. Articulatable? Can you articulate it? He just did. He told you 3 frickin' times. He articulated it. You were trespassing. You were in there. They asked you to leave. You didn't leave. Therefore, you're trespassing. He just articulated it. You were in there. That's articulating. That's the mouth is moving. Words are coming out. That's articulation. Well, can you articulate your reasonable suspicion? It's reasonable because they asked you to leave and you didn't. I just articulated that. How can you tell me I don't have reasonable articulable suspicion when I just articulated it to you 5 times now? Man, these people are dumb. Dumb. They're stupid as dumb. They're stupid as dumb.
Now you're just going to walk away?
And I don't care if there's echo right now.
Don't think I won't be back
No,
tomorrow morning, you dumb son of a bitch. You bald head motherfucker. You might want to check the GIS survey, buddy. How many think you can fit in your mouth, Chadwick?
You're gonna cost the taxpayers a lot of money, Chadwick. It's sad. It's very sad. You're a disgrace to this department and this state. You're a disgrace to that badge and the oath you took to swore to protect and serve the public.
You're a disgrace to the trees that waste their time making oxygen
Somewhere
for your
along the
dumb
lines,
ass.
you forgot your title and your duty, sir. You're a public servant.
Oh, yeah, slave.
You're not above me, sir. I've already been given by permission. I've been given permission by Captain Labs to be in that lobby and film, sir.
I give
I
you
have
permission
business,
to
legal
shut the hell
business
up.
in there, actually. You're gonna get yourself in trouble. Make sure you're down here tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, Chadwick. We'll see how much you f***ing smile then, buddy. We'll see how f***ing cool you think you are then.
Yeah, and that's another thing, too. These guys always love to complain about cops doing retaliatory stops. So you guys filling out all these FOIAs and filing all these complaints and going back there because they hurt your feelings. Because that's what happens if you get trespassed and you don't like it. They hurt your little feelings. And you're going back there to do follow-up audits. You're doing it to file complaints. You're filing lawsuits. Aren't all those things retaliation against the fact that you didn't like the fact that they didn't kiss your ass? Somebody said they remember this. Yeah, I remember this video too. It is older. But Troll, he said at the beginning that he decided to cover this video because he covered recently, and that's one of the things, like what I was talking about earlier with trying to do more follow-up type videos, is because a lot of these videos, especially the older ones, you know, you see these guys get in trouble, but it takes time for the trial to actually happen if they go to trial or whatever, and the case to be settled. So now that Frauditor Troll covered what the ultimate consequences of this were, he wanted to go back and cover the original video. What's up, NCR? Good to see you. Great to have you here as always. NCR News Network is another fantastic creator and supporter of the channel. Love NCR. Let's get back to this and finish her up with Taco Terry being a taco douche canoe. A taco flavored douche canoe.
So he's saying that Officer Chadwick will cost the taxpayers a lot of money. But in fact, it's Terry that is costing the taxpayers money by getting arrested, and then they have to go through a trial. They have to pay for his public defender. You know, he's costing us a lot of money. So at least he was found guilty, so he'll have to pay some fines to alleviate some of that cost. But still, this guy's a massive mooch of society.
Yeah, hey, how you doing? I got an incident going on over here at the DGS Capitol Police Building where I'm being threatened to be arrested for being on public property. Can you guys come down here and explain to them that this is public property and I have the right to be on public property?
Okay, what property are you on?
Well, according to him, it's state property, but either way, it's still public and it's open to the public. But yeah, I'm down here at 29 St. John's Drive.
Okay, you're on St. John's College?
No, I'm on here at 29 St. John's Drive, right off of Calvert Street. Some dumbass lieutenant who doesn't apparently know the law and doesn't want me in the public lobby of this police department.
State property, that is not handled by the city of Annapolis.
Okay, but it's still...
It's handled by DGS police, so you need to deal with their department.
Okay.
We don't handle their property.
Okay, well, I'm just not trying to be arrested, but I have legal business that I need to go do in this building, and I'm not...
You need to speak with their department.
Okay.
We have nothing to do with the state property building.
Alright, well, I'll make sure I call one of these... Alright.
Have a nice night.
I'll try. Yeah, I need the supervisor of Lieutenant Chadwick to come out here and speak to me, please. I'm standing out here on the sidewalk. Or I need a different lieutenant to come out here and speak to me, please. I'm out here on the sidewalk by the gate that lifts up and down and they come in there. I'm out here on the public property sidewalk, sir.
Okay.
Yep. We're gonna get to the bottom of this shit real quick. Or somebody's gonna get fucking educated today.
Yup, you got that right, Terry. Someone will get educated today in the form of an arrest and a conviction.
Who is this? I'm actually going to need a lieutenant because Lieutenant Chadwick is the one who's infringing upon my rights right now. So that's... There's nobody else who's a lieutenant there at all? All right, well, you want to come out here and have a conversation with me like a normal person? Have a civilized conversation? I'm out here on public property. Well, I don't want to sit here and stand on the phone, but I'd like to have a conversation about the fact that I was just threatened to be arrested on public property. I was just threatened. Yeah, you have a shift to run, and I'm a private citizen asking for some help. Okay, again, well, sir, I would love to come into that public lobby and have the conversation with you, but unfortunately I can't because I was just threatened to be arrested on public property, sir. That is public property. Just because it's state property, that lobby is open to the public. That lobby is... Sir, why are you hanging up on me? Yeah, I'm trying to ask for reasonable, articulable suspicion of why it is I'm being trespassed on public property without committing a crime, and I keep getting hung up on. Can somebody answer a question? My name is Good Citizen, sir. My name is Good Citizen. My issue is that I was just in the public lobby of your police department, and I was threatened under arrest to be trespassed on public property, even though they can't articulate a crime that they suspect me of committing. Now, Title 18, Section 242 says I cannot be trespassed from public property unless I'm suspected of committing a crime. I ask what crime I'm suspected of committing, and I get told to get the hell off property, I'm going to get arrested, and they pull their handcuffs out and try to use intimidation tactics. Sir, that's not right. They try to say you don't have any legal business. I have legal business. Yeah, I'll hold for a minute, but I need someone who's not Lieutenant Chadwick to come out here and deal with the situation. I requested someone to come out here and speak to me, sir. I'm requesting an officer to come and make contact and speak with me, sir.
Imagine if you're just walking by and you see this situation. I would think it's like a man-child having a little tantrum on the corner of the street. It would be pathetic, honestly. And that's what his entire existence is. It's just a perpetual temper tantrum. He never stops whining, crying, and playing the victim.
And you know what, too? Like, that's so par for the course for these guys. And again, it looks like a lot of you guys are familiar with this video from when it first came out. But, yeah, and that was the idea, is he wanted to cover, now that he's been convicted, like, okay, so what happened in the first place? But, oh, I have a loose piece on my microphone. Oh, I'm going to have to deal with that. Anyway, that's what happens when you get the cheapest one they got. Yes, I know, people, I know. Anyway, I didn't. What? Binary Tools is in the house. What's up? When your IQ is the same as the temperature, right? Yeah, exactly. These guys are so dumb, and everything he says, it just gets dumber and dumber and dumber. And like, how are you gonna call to report the cops to the cops? Like, it's not like this is okay. These guys are so stupid. Okay, so like, let's say, oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So here's what happened. So they're talking about all these situations with all this nonsense. Chuck Norris went into hiding because he accidentally killed John Wick's dog. No, he wouldn't have to hide from John Wick. John Wick would have to hide from Chuck Norris. Get it right, pal. He's the Yaga Baba. The douche canoe taco should be on Taco Bell's new menu. I caught that one too. Anyway, so this guy is making this phone call, and it's different. Like, if you actually were to see a police officer doing something, like going up to like a drug dealer and like making a deal with them where he like gives them some money or some drugs to shut up and not bust them, you know, then you might want to report that. Yeah, duh. But calling the cops, and then when they answer the phone, yes, what's going on? Yeah, a cop tried to arrest me, so I want you to arrest him because he tried to arrest me. Or in this case, even worse. Yeah, I just got trespassed. Okay, so you need to come arrest these people for trespassing me. What? Well, I got trespassed from a place. So what? So what? You got trespassed? Leave! Get out! What do you mean? You're calling the cops to tell them to come arrest the cops who trespassed you? Why? Because you got trespassed? Talk about wasting time and resources. These dispatchers could be handling important phone calls, but instead they're listening to your dumb ass calling to complain about being trespassed. Poor frickin' baby. Whine and cry some more, will you? I'm glad he got a convicted douche canoe. Butterbrain douche canoe.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, no, there's no... Yeah, no, I want to file my complaint the same way every other private citizen does, in the public lobby of this police department. You don't have the right to trespass me from public property unless I committed a crime.
That is a lie.
Again, I have the form out here that's already filled out to turn in. Captain Labs and Lieutenant Donaldson already gave me the form. So again, I have legal business in that public lobby of this police department. I've already been given permission from both of them to film. Yeah, they're going to say they're not available, but you need to call them because this is going to be a huge issue, and I'm not getting arrested for being in the public lobby. You guys are going to get another lawsuit filed, sir. I'm not trying to do all this. I'm just trying to do the same thing that every other private citizen can. Watch, I bet you. Who is this? Yeah, can you come out here and explain to me how it is you can trespass me from public property in that public lobby when I give him permission to film in there? I also have legal business, sir, so you can't just sit here and tell me. Sir, that's fine. You can record all you want, sir. That's fine. I'm also recording on my camera out here. Sir, I do have legal business in there, sir. Sir, I have a complaint form. Sir, I have a complaint form that was given to me by Captain Labs and Lieutenant Donaldson that I have to turn in. So, yeah, I do have legal business here, sir. Second off, I don't have... Yeah, I have it right here in my folder, and I was trying to tell you that, but you sat there and acted like a jackass and pulled your cuffs out. Yeah, no, that's not how it works, sir. I get to come into that public lobby like every other private citizen does. Just because you don't want me there or you don't like me doesn't mean you get to deny me the right to public services, sir. You can't sit here and tell me, sir, it's not your job to decide if I have legal business, sir. That's a public lobby. That's a public lobby. Do you have, can you explain, sir, can you? No, I'm not, sir. No, I'm not. You're a public servant, sir. You're a public servant, sir. No, I'm not disrupting anything, sir. I'm trying to get help. I'm trying to get the same help that every other private citizen can, and you are denying me of that, sir. No, you're not. No, you're not. I have complaint forms to turn in, and you are sitting here denying me access to the public lobby, sir. You can't just sit here and threaten to bring charges upon me. Sir, if you want to bring charges for me calling and asking for public services, then you do what you got to do. But I'll keep calling down there, okay?
So this is how he's going to get himself in trouble. He keeps harassing them with these pointless phone calls when he's obviously been trespassed. He had no legal business there. So now it's time to leave or to get arrested. And we all know what Taco Terry is going to choose.
Hi, yeah, can I have an officer over here to 29 St. John's Drive to dispute, I guess, or handle a property dispute on what is public property and what's considered not? St. John's, right down here in downtown, like right off of Calvert Street. But Yeah, I was told that I'm not allowed on the police department property, which is fine, but when I go on public property, I don't want them coming out here and harassing me. So there seems to be some dispute about... Okay. Well, why is someone on the other line get precedent over me? The police department. I'm trying to walk on a public sidewalk out here, and I'm being denied access to this public sidewalk. That's city property. The property that the property. No, I'm not. I'm arguing with the DGS Capitol Police is my issue, but I'm on city property, and there seems to be some sort of like discrepancies about that, or there seems to be some sort of uneducation about what is city property and what's not. So can you send someone out here to confirm that this is city property? I'm sorry? My name is Good Citizen. You can call me John. Gray Vans, blue jeans, and a orange and lime green polo jacket. I'm holding a GoPro.
So he's describing himself so they know who to arrest right away. They want to know exactly what he looks like when they come to get him. This whole thing with this situation is so completely redonkulous. And yes, it is illegal to use the 911 system like that. And that happens. You know, that's what's going to happen to this guy. It's like, first of all, again, it's a waste of resources. It's a waste of taxpayer money. It's a waste of all of that. I mean, this guy is putting together this argument that is so stupid and nonsensical and just wasting so many people's time with these phone calls. And the dude even told him earlier in the video, he's like, hey, you could get in trouble for misusing the phone system. So he just keeps misusing it. What an idiot.
Standing out here on the street with an accordion file folder. I'm wearing glasses and a backwards hat. Chewing bubble gum. Bye-bye. Hi, can I have the voicemail of Captain Labs, please? I can't get the voicemail of Captain Labs? I can't be transferred to the voicemail.
Captain Labs is not here. Her voicemail is full.
Oh. Okay, so how is someone supposed to leave a message for a public servant?
Captain Labs, I'm going to tell you one more.
No, I heard you. You said she's not there and her voicemail is full. So I'm asking you, how is it that I'm supposed to leave a message, ma'am?
Would you like to ask me?
So how is it that I leave a message for her then, ma'am?
Her voicemail, you cannot leave a message. Her voicemail is full.
Well,
So all it's going to do is ring back.
okay, well you have to be able to leave them a message somehow, whether it's written or...
I can write it down for you.
Okay, that's fine. That's all you had to say, ma'am. Why are you being rude to me? I'm not being rude to you, ma'am. I didn't call up here and be rude
What
to
a
you.
douche canoe this guy is. Did she hurt his feelings? Meh.
I wasn't rude to anybody. I just asked you to pass a message along for me. Like, I don't understand what the issue here is. Why do you act like that towards people, man? I'm asking to pass a message along to a public servant. They have a voicemail for a reason. If it's full, then you take a message and you pass it on.
This is extremely important. This is extremely important. Just in case anyone hasn't realized this yet, I have to, what's up, Asgard? I have to make sure that I point this out because this is extremely important. When these guys say public servant, and I've, gone off about how this idea that, like, they think public servant means slave, and you have to act like you're their slave and this and that, or they call it a fail and all that. But there's more to it than that. There's way more to it than that. See, referring to anyone who has a job in the private sector. What's up, Mr. Schrodinger's cat? Good to see ya. Great to have you here as always. Yes. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Asgard, what's up? So anyway, anyone who, they always refer to them as public servants, right? And this is the thing. It's not just a question of whether or not they're a public servant, and it's not whether or not they think that they need to be treated like a slave or they need to act like a slave, but it's about dehumanizing them. The reason why so many of these people are able to treat public servants like garbage and not have any empathy, not have any care, any soul, any heart, any love, any kindness, any respect for any of these public servants, is because public servant is a dehumanizing term that they use on purpose. It's the exact same thing as a military tactic, right? In World War II, they never called Germans Germans. They called them Krauts. They were dehumanizing them. It's easier to shoot a Kraut because it's just a Kraut. A German, that's a person. That's a person from Germany. Unclean Hands, if she wants to, I would be more than happy to have her as a guest. I'd be honored, absolutely. But anyway, yes, the idea, like, it's easier to go, what do they, see, I don't want to be, see, now I'm thinking of all these other examples, but then I'm like, oh, but then is that going to come off like I'm being racist? No, but that's the thing. They always come up with these terms to dehumanize the enemy. And they do not be mistaken. These people absolutely see the police and the secretaries at the DMV and the people at the post office and anyone who works for the government at all in any capacity. The frickin' janitor. Chili de Castro is proof of that, even down to the janitor. These people see anyone who works for the government on any level as the enemy. So calling them public servants isn't just a matter of, oh, they're my slave and I got to act like my slave, but it's dehumanizing them to the point that they could walk into a building filming and harassing people until a woman starts to cry and then laugh about it and think it's hilarious that they made her cry. Or pepper spray people. And they're not pepper spraying people. They're pepper spraying servants. Servants don't deserve to be, they're not human. It's a dehumanizing term they use on purpose. And the more they use it, the more they get used to it, and the more they start to brainwash themselves into this mindset. That's why the whole script exists for a reason. All of the stupid things they say for a reason. We all know that it's all BS, but it's all part of like a mantra, and they say it over and over and over and over and over and over, Oh, there's no such thing as driver's licenses. It's all just a scam from the government to steal our money. Oh, these cops are servants and they need to do what we tell them because we told them to do it. Oh, these people are servants and they're not people and they have no rights while they're at work. Only we have rights while we're at work because we say that auditing is our job, but they're not. Illogical logic. See, sometimes when I try to make sense of what they're saying, I have an aneurysm, and then I pass out, and I have to have Chuck Norris come here and give me and then I wake up and I feel better. Just one little pop in the chest, and I'm good. Who's been here the whole show? Can you remind me how we got on this whole Chuck Norris thing? I don't even remember how it started. Kind of like a few months ago, I had this big thing where everyone would go on my chat and go, YMCA or CA. All right, you know what? Hezokuai Happy Dance. All right. Love it, love it, love it, love you guys. You're the best, better than all the rest. Back to the dehumanizing scumbag butterbrain douche canoe, known to the world as Taco Terry.
Can't tell me that I can't leave a message for her. What the fuck? You can't deny me that.
So it looks like the department is getting tired of these harassing phone calls, and now they are about to do something about it. Check this out.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Sir, don't touch me. Why are you touching me, sir? Why are you touching me? For what? Why am I being arrested, sir? Sir, can you tell me why am I being arrested out here on public property?
Get the fuck off of me, yo! No, get off of me. I'm on public property out here. Get off of me. Yo, I'm being arrested on public property. I'm calling the fucking police, dude. Get the fuck off of me, yo! No, get the fuck off of me. What did I do wrong? What crime? What crime have I committed, sir? Please tell me.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground now.
I'm on the ground. Get off of me. What crime did I commit? I got on your property. I left your property. It's not no misuse.
Like I said, I have no idea how this video slipped through the cracks. It's absolutely awesome. It looks like he was taken to the ground as he was getting arrested. And as we all know, it was a legal, lawful arrest because he was found guilty of these crimes. He was convicted. So he can't even say like, oh, I was illegally arrested. No, dude, you were legally arrested and you were convicted. So you need to hold that L and do your sentence like a man. With that being said, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video. If you enjoyed this video, I'm sure you will also enjoy my other channel.
Yes. We all know about Josh Prime. Excellent. Wonderful times. As always, you guys are beautiful. Love you guys so much. Thank you once again for joining me this morning. It's been a good 3.5 hours. I always try to finish all of my prep work for my Saturday show on Wednesday, so I need to get on that. So I think I'm going to wrap it up here, but I'm still going to be on. If you guys want to like hit me up on Discord or whatever, I'm going to be doing some editing, working on some pregame show stuff for Saturday's show. Also, I got a couple other things. Oh, thank you, Mr. Hyman. I have a really good feeling I know who that is. Anyway, thank you guys. Glad to see Vestige of Peace showed up. We were asking about you earlier. I didn't see you in the chat. Anyway, thank you guys once again for joining us. Love you guys very much. We're gonna do one more. We're gonna do who votes. Put a 1 in the chat if you want one more happy dance before we wrap it up for the day. Let's see. And then again, also reminder that this month's raffle, the grand prize is going to be a full set of cards in a folder just like this one with a limited edition numbered Schrodinger's cat card in the center, just like it is here. And you'll see, oh, everyone wants okay, got a lot of ones. Good. And you'll see, too, when you open it, there's 2 Schrodinger cat cards right next to each other. One is the original, and the other is the limited edition holofoil. And you'll be able to tell also by the back, because, as you can see, they all have the skull in the back, except for the Schrodinger cat limited edition numbered. See, it's got the number there. So that'll be a full set of cards in a folder just like this. But not literally this one, because this one's mine. And like I said earlier, by tomorrow I should have the actual prize one done, and that'll be the one I'll be showing, so that you literally will be looking at what you're going to win. If you win the grand prize. So, in the meantime, like I always say, Hold on. I'm going to wrap it up properly for you guys tonight, today, in the world. Get the hat on. Do the whole shtick. Where am I? Where did I put them? There we go. I'm going to do this different this time. The final Hezokuai Happy Dance of the evening starts right now. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you once again for joining me. Always good to have you guys here. Love you guys so much. Thank you. And here he is. Oh, yeah. I'm all shook up. All right. Thank you, guys.